Now we got the real intro.
So funny. Anyways, good evening, sports fans around this big, beautiful blue marble we call Earth, in whatever city you may live in. Welcome to episode 197 of the VWU Sports Podcast. I am, of course, the owner and founder of the bar, Mr. Jacob B. You can call me Jake the Snake, JB. Doesn't matter what you call me. Just don't call me late for dinner. I am being joined, as always, by my co-host and barkeep, first and foremost, Mr. Brandon C.
Speaking of dinner, Brandon is eating his.
Yeah, he's got his munch on. Yeah, it makes sense. And we'll be joined by the HNIC himself, Mr. C. Carter.
Tonight on Where's My Liquor?
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Anyways, we're also being joined by our regular patrons, first and foremost, from the West Coast, Mr. Matty Dangerously.
I hope my team could win this Thursday because I wasn't happy about what happened on Sunday.
You're not winning this Thursday.
We'll talk about that when we get to the meat and potatoes later on in this podcast. Also joining us from the Midwest is the Hellraiser, Mr. Cody Hagan. Yes, and joining us from across the pond is the owner and founder of the Worldwide Wrestling Alliance, Mr. HK Worldwide.
Nice time for a bye week.
Ain't that the truth? We got a lot to talk about. It is a big episode on this, the 21st of October, the year of our Lord 2025. We are now 10 days away from Spoopy Day. That is Halloween. And let's not waste any more time. Let's get this show on the road. Tonight is the night that the countdown is now down to the hour. It is tip-off night for the 2025-2026 NBA season.
Let's go! Well, first and foremost, yes, tonight's tonight. The NBA on NBC makes its triumphant return.
After 30 years of being 12 to the history books, the NBC is back on NBA. Round Ball Rock is back home where it belongs, and what a way to kick off.
Jacob, twist it around. The NBA is back on NBC.
Well, fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, because you said the NBC is back on NBA.
Come on, man.
Whatever. I'm hyped.
Gentlemen, first and foremost, I saw ESPN earlier today. They was doing the NBA today. And you know who?
The egghead?
Yeah, Fats Domino was speaking on the show. And his prediction, believe it or not, his prediction was Houston Rockets over the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals for the NBA Championship.
Hey, kid, take it away.
I have doubts. I have doubts.
Me too. There you go.
Go ahead.
I'm going to be brutally honest. I will be severely disappointed if the New York Knicks do not make the NBA Finals this year. This is the year. This is the year. I don't care if it's the first year under a new coach. This is the year. I'm sorry. Cleveland ain't it. Cleveland are a small team in the playoffs. I'm sorry they are. I think the Knicks are, when it comes to playoff time, like everyone's thinking, would I like to win opening game? Like, yeah, of course. But regular season's regular season. When it matters is October. Mm-hmm. Okay? The reason why the East is wide open is, let me be clear. I weren't picking Celtics. If Indiana were healthy, I would pick Indiana to repeat as East champions. Yeah. But Tyrese popped his ACL. He ain't coming back. There's no Jason Tatum. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
I picked the Knicks over it. No interest could fuck this all up as well. We have to make that. The injury demon in the NBA could fuck this all up.
Okay.
But in the East, I think the Knicks are making the final. I think we're better than Cleveland. I don't think Detroit's there just yet. I think we still edge them. They're the sleeper. They are the big sleeper. I'm sorry. I don't think Giannis' heart is in Milwaukee. I really don't think Giannis' heart is in Milwaukee. Of course, there was the rumors the Knicks couldn't offer him enough, to get him out of Milwaukee. So I don't trust the Bucks. And is Doc Rivers still coaching them, by the way?
Yes.
Well, that's the other reason you're not trusting the Bucks. Team on the come up, another sleeper in the East is the Orlando Magic, but I have the Knicks representing the East. I'm sorry. I still think the best team in basketball is the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The reigning champs.
But I am not going to pick them because I'm about to piss the panel off.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah,
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the NBA Finals being the New York Knicks going over the Dallas Maverick in 6 games.
Whoa!
What?
That's a shot.
Wow.
Well, that's a stretch.
Hold on, wait a minute now. If
Let me
Kyrie
explain why.
yeah, I was about to say,
A
if
healthy Kyrie Irving returning with a healthy Anthony Davis. They have a bit of depth. They even after the trade, they were on the verge of the playoffs before injuries killed their 2 best stars. Add to that, a number 1 pick with the playmaking abilities of a Cooper Flag.
it is a possibility.
This team is a sleeper in the West. And I trust Dallas because Dallas does have a championship pedigree. I'm sorry the Lakers don't have any depth. That's why I don't trust them. Sorry, Matt.
You're good.
And the other listen. I'm sorry, Houston. I would have picked you. I would have picked Houston. That Fred VanVleet injury's a killer. That Fred VanVleet injury's a killer. He's their engine room. Killer for them. And the other team who has been recommended as a sleeper, I dare anyone in the NBA, any of us to trust, and that's the Clippers. Yeah. I'm going to choose the sleeper I trust. I think the Mavericks are going to win the West.
Well, I think first and foremost, Hickey does have a point, a very distinct point, that if Anthony Davis and Kyrie Irving can stay healthy, yeah, the Mavericks going to be a very dangerous team. And who would have thunk it? We bitched and moaned when the Mavericks faded away.
Can I say something?
Luka dunk.
Yeah, can I say something?
Yeah.
Imagine if the Mavericks made the NBA Finals, the Nico Harrison apology tour.
We would feel like jackasses, and knowing that on that freaking on that
man will be able to. That man will be able to. No. Here's the thing: if the Mavericks made it all the way to the finals, which I think they have a really good chance of doing, that man would have free right to go up on everybody.
Yeah.
Truthfully,
he would literally be able to just crip walk on our ass.
I like the T-Wolves. I still think they're a year or 2 away.
I think about the Timberwolves. Definitely. Hold on. I think about the Timberwolves. They still got some learning to do.
That's my point. Yeah.
Yeah,
that's the same point as Orlando and Detroit in the East. I class those 3. I think those 3 teams within the next 5 years, one of them is winning the championship. I'll make that call right now.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
My NBA Finals match is Knicks versus Dallas. It's a close one, but I'm going to be a fanboy. Knicks in 6.
That's fair. I will say this, though. I'll say this one. Kendrick Perkins, you really need to stop doing this prediction stuff because you've been so far wrong on your predictions. It's been comical.
What did he predict? He predicted Houston over the Knicks.
Yeah.
I am fucking demented. There is no way the Knicks would lose to a team with KD on it.
Yeah.
The way that motherfucker made himself the super villain of Knicks football, Knicks basketball, fuck him.
Go ahead, Cody.
Let me guess. That jackass predicted Pacers are last in the division.
No, he didn't go. He just made a bold prediction saying
he just gave the finals prediction.
Yeah. He just made a bold prediction.
Yeah, listen. If Tyrese Halliburton was fit, Cody, I still think the Pacers would have to be the favorite for the East. Obviously, as well, you got rid of your other player to Milwaukee. Okay.
Yeah,
I still would have said the Pacers. I think the Pacers are doing the right thing though this year. Cranky here, get a really high pick.
Yeah.
Can I have
definitely.
Go for a second
and work your way and bounce back. You know.
Can I have?
Go on.
For a second.
You got it.
Hey, production team, can you roll dumbass of the week?
For what?
Oh God!
Who's calling?
Oh, you know what I'm talking.
Hee haw! You stupid motherfucker! Are you dumb?
What are you going after? I want to hear this.
Cameron Jones, you son of a bitch!
Who's he going? Oh, the Pacers rookie.
Yeah.
You decided to post something stupid yesterday.
Oh, I just saw this. Yeah.
What did he do?
Oh.
Let's just say he decided to play Need for Speed. He decided to play Need for Speed on the highway.
Right
Yeah.
before
Oh
the
my
NBA. Yeah, Cody's right to do this. I actually can't blame him.
Yeah.
It's a justified one.
Yes, and this is this happened 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah,
No,
that's an idiot. That's
Yeah,
an
that-
idiot, especially
yeah.
going into tip off the week. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
an
here's the
idiot.
thing.
It's bad enough that this guy was late for practice and stuff, but speeding? Come
No,
on,
no,
bro.
no, no,
What
no,
was
no,
driving?
Hold on,
to
hold
do
on.
thi-
Law enforcement?
to do this and get in trouble and all this drama the week of tip off.
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
that is a dumbass. I'm with
yeah.
Cody on this.
Here's the
There you
thing.
go.
Yeah, here's the thing. Order. Here's the thing, because Cam Jones, he said that he was speeding because he was late for practice. And I was saying to myself when I was reading this story, I said to myself, look, dude, you gotta get your priorities in order. If you knew that you had practice the next morning, what you should have done, go to bed early the night before, get up, have a quick breakfast, hop in your car, and drive on off to practice. You're not if you go run late, then the team will look at you and say you are irresponsible. You
He
have to be the
just-
most irresponsible idiot on the court. You gonna ruin your career before your career even gets started.
He just said yesterday.
Yeah, seriously. Come
a
on, man. Learn
mistake
some,
that I
learn some,
learned from.
learn some common sense.
Yeah,
And
no,
if I can
Cody's
get the
right on this.
charges, if I can get the, let me see if I can get the charges. That
now,
were yesterday.
let me see here.
No, I'm scrolling. I have it. Okay, so it is reckless driving. He was arrested for reckless driving and resistant arrest. He was speeding on I-65 this morning.
Resisting arrest as well. Fuck's sake.
He's not
Mhm.
played due to injury, and he's due to court on Thursday.
Yeah,
Oh my
some
god,
tells me the Pacers.
that's an idiot.
Yeah, as I said, the Pacers are going to cut him loose real soon.
Oh,
I think it's going to happen. I think the Pacers are going to cut him loose real soon. Now
I
then,
did post that WTHR.
we are moving on. First and foremost, like we said, tonight is the return of the NBA, and the NBA on NBC has a doubleheader tonight.
Yes, they do.
one-
And it can,
yeah, I was about to say, Game 1 takes us out to Paycom, the Paycom Center, where the Oklahoma City Thunder will receive their rings tonight.
And
Yeah,
the
well deserved. Still the best team in the NBA, in my opinion.
And the only good thing about it is that Durant's going to be seeing it.
That's hilarious. Wait, is Kevin Durant having to see it?
yeah.
Yeah.
The team you couldn't lead to an NBA championship. Fuck KD.
He's gonna
By the
sit.
way, I always consider KD's ring a pussy ring because he went and joined a superpower.
Yeah, the
Fourth
Warriors.
option hit, kid. Let's not sugarcoat it.
Well, I
Right.
think that. Hold on, gentlemen. I think that when you and True was speaking about this years ago, he called Kevin Durant a snake for
I'm
Yeah,
with Trey on that. I have no.
Wait,
I-
didn't Adonis talk about
order. Go ahead, here, kid.
No. I agree with Cody. I think Adonis did talk about it. Yeah, I have absolutely zero respect for Kevin Durant.
Mm-hmm. Now, the second game takes us out, well, to the arena formerly known as the Staples Center. We got the Warriors and the Lakers.
Lakers gonna play without LeBron James again for like how many times?
I think he's gonna be out for. I know. Reports say he's gonna be out for like a couple weeks.
Maybe like 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Your season might be over already.
Yeah. After this, he's done.
If Luka goes down, then it's done. You're
Oh
done.
yeah, like you're asking Luka to carry the. Which, to be fair, this will be great because you'll begin to see because this is the future for the
Right.
for the Lakers.
Yeah, he'll be.
Mhm.
You're
fine.
going to see what Luka is like as the leader early.
Yeah, you're
Mhm.
gonna see firsthand.
I think they need another veteran after LeBron steps out the door. We're gonna need another veteran to help out Luka.
Mhm.
Question is who?
Mind if I burn up the remaining schedule for this weekend?
We don't have to necessarily go through all the week, Cody.
Think about it after this season, Brandon.
Okay.
But I think that obviously it's going to be very most intriguing. The NBA finally gets underway, and we've been waiting for so long to see it. We've been waiting so long to see it. Let me just do this real quick because we ain't gonna be here all night. ESPN tomorrow gets their NBA coverage underway with the Cavaliers and the Knicks. That's gonna be the first game of that doubleheader.
And that's gonna be at the Garden, is it?
Yeah, it is gonna be at the
Oh, boy.
Yep. And the second game of that doubleheader will be the Spurs and the Mavericks.
Oh boy,
that's a spicy game right there, hit kid.
That is a spicy game.
Absolutely.
By the way, before we move on, I will say this though. A lot of teams in the NBA has decided to go old school with their uniforms and possibly court designs moving in for this season. We already saw the Magic going with a faux classic style with their entire identity, from their logo to their unis to their court design. But Cleveland, Philly, and Minnesota is also going back to the going old school as well. Cleveland's going back to their 2000s look, with their uniforms. Same with Philadelphia with their famous Allen Iverson era gear.
Yeah,
we're talking about practice.
God damn it!
Funny. Yeah, and Milwaukee's and Minnesota's also going back to their KD era gear as well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, order. Also, Dallas is also going on the way back machine. They're going way back to when they first came in the league back in 1980.
God damn.
Yep. Yeah, they're coming out with the logo, the M with the cowboy hat. I'm gonna say this. Nice touch, fellas. Nice touch. It'll be very interesting to see.
I believe the Pacers are doing throwback jerseys as well. I think.
Yeah, I think they're going to be going back to the. I think they're bringing back the. They're going back to the Reggie Miller era.
Yeah, that era was the best.
Now, Amazon Prime will begin coverage of the NBA because we're going back out there to Los Angeles on Friday. Prime Video is going to be airing the Timberwolves and the Lakers.
And then I think Celtics.
Amazon.
I think
That's a potential slaughter.
Yeah, it's I was about to say it is a doubleheader because the Celtics and the Knicks got the first game. The first game of that doubleheader.
Wait, who the Celtics playing?
The Knicks.
Oh, I can't wait.
Good luck on that one.
Whack them again without Jason Tatum. Oh, that'll be fun.
And then for us, we got a fight on Thursday, and it's against OKC.
Okay then. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, just post that here. Wait week to start the NBA season. By all means, please do catch it because there's gonna be some entertaining games. You can catch it on ESPN, NBC and Peacock, Amazon Prime, and of course your regional sports networks.
And
so you can catch all those games. Also, let me also bring this up. Inside the NBA on ESPN will make their debut tomorrow. So they will make their debut. The catches, they're not gonna be on as often as they were when they was with TNT. They have understood it. They're not gonna show. They're only gonna do like
the pregame and the postgame.
You know, something like that. But they're not gonna be at every game. That go ahead and bring Jamal in. They're not gonna be at every game that ESPN airs.
So, we ready to get on to the next subject?
Yes, we are getting ready to move on to the next
subject. Hold the phone.
Uh-oh.
Where are we at right now?
Basketball.
The NBA.
Just started.
Oh, God. We're talking about the NBA. Yeah.
If you want to move on, move on. Come on, let's move.
All right, then we're going to head on out to the ice for part 2 of this show. So let's go ahead and get to it. And since we are in the neighborhood, and we're gonna run this gimmick into the ground. But it is time for another.
Hee haw, you stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
What this is. I know what this is, and this is a deserving one as well.
Yep. We're going off to San Jose for this one.
Fucking idiots.
Exactly.
The San Jose Sharks were doing Hispanic Heritage Night last week. And one of the fans decided to put up a pro-ICE message on the Jumbotron. It says, "We love ICE. Go get them, boys."
No, I know what it is. I know. No, here's what it actually says. Here's what it actually says.
I need the name.
I know. Here's what it actually says on the jumbo board. It says SJ
Me and Cody agree.
Go get them, boys.
Me and Cody agree. Me and Cody agree. Listen. I'll just be blunt because I don't give a fuck. The US version of the Gestapo. Move on.
Yeah, I think another thing to consider, fellas, timeout order. We can also just mean this up. Unfortunately, San Jose had to apologize.
No shit.
And they had to issue an apology. And I said, you knew good well that this was gonna be a disaster, especially going on in today's political environment. And you chose to put that up on your Jumbotron on Hispanic Heritage Night of all nights. Nice work, nice job. Yeah, you deserve this dumbass of the week. Have it. But yes, they've been busy apologizing. Now, coming up on Thursday, we're going to hit the way back machine. The NHL's hitting the way back machine because the Carolina Hurricanes are going to play against the Colorado Avalanche. Here's the twist. The Carolina Hurricanes are going to come as the Hartford Whalers, while the Colorado Avalanche is going to come as the Quebec Nordiques.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yep. We're going way back in the day when we had when the divisions were actually named after people, and we didn't have 32 teams.
Yeah, I still remember those division names: Norris, Adams
division. Yeah, the Adams division.
Mike, and Patrick.
What did Chicago have? The Blackhawks.
No, the Blackhawks are the Blackhawks were in the Norris division.
Oh.
And that's how come, if you've been watching, hold on, if you've been watching,
I was born in the 2000s, Carter.
Order. If you've been watching ESPN, you ought to hear Chris Berman say the NFC Norris division because Chicago, Detroit, and Minnesota were in the same division. That's the same how it was on the ice, same way how it was on the field. That's beside the point.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a very intriguing game because Quebec and Hartford were in the same division. Adams.
Yep, the Adams division. So basically, it's an old rivalry renewed.
Yeah, here's hoping that the NHL will come back to Quebec someday. It's not going to happen anytime soon.
Hopefully the fans scream loud enough.
Do you really think Gary Bettman's going to listen?
Nah.
Fair enough. That Dobie idiot barely listens to anything.
Yeah, that is true. Anyway, we're going to head on off onto the ice tonight because a lot of games to cover this evening.
Yes,
first and foremost, we go out to the Scotiabank Arena. We have the Devils and the Maple Leafs.
Yep. The Devils and the Maple Leafs at the ACC.
Noisy.
Yep. Also at 7:00, over at the Capital One Center. I'm sticking with that. I know it's called Capital One Arena. Sue me. The Caps and the Kraken are going to do battle.
Nice.
Also coming up over at the Canadian Tire Center,
we
had the Oilers and the Senators.
That's a good name, honestly. Canadian Tire Center.
Could I just ask a quick question? Who's running graphics while Jose ain't here tonight, by the way? Graphics and video.
Oh.
That will be me.
That's what I said.
Carter, I'm sending you something for one of her next subjects.
All right, then. I'll see if I can download it and have it ready. But
rounding out the
Carter, it's a YouTube shot.
Oh,
all
okay.
right, cool.
right.
Coming up also at the PPG Paints Arena, the Pens are going to go head to head with the Canucks of Vancouver.
Hold on for a second while I download this. Go ahead and carry on with it.
I'll take care of this. Rounding out the 7:00 games over in Belmont Park at UBS Arena. The Islanders go head to head with the bum ass Sharks of San Jose.
Will Islanders get their win? Let's find out.
Hey. Well, Carter, you don't have to worry about it. Our executive producer is just about to get in.
He's here.
Oh, Jose's here.
No, I had to check up. There was one person who was returned to the NHL tonight, to Boston.
Oh, yeah, I've heard about that.
Ryan Marchford.
Yeah, he's returning to Boston. I think he might be returning tonight at 7:30 at the TD Garden as the Bruins go head-to-head with the Panthers.
He put up an article. He talked to the New York Times saying how chirping became a lost art in the NHL and why not every player is a fan.
Yeah. Well, with trends and stuff, it's kind of understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got the video here, kid. By the way, I do have the video.
Oh, thank you. Well, at least in case Jose doesn't show it, you have it as backup.
Yeah. He's here. He's in the live chat.
Let me go ahead. What game was you at? Oh yeah, that's right.
I just passed the Panthers Bruins games. I was just about to get to the 8:00 games.
All right then. Over at wait a minute. Did you call the Canucks and the Penguins?
Yeah, I already got that. I already got the Islanders.
All right,
so we're good.
Thank you. Over at the Enterprise Center, over in the USS Enterprise, we have the Kings and the Blues.
Yes, indeed. Beam up. To the beam up. Thank you very much. Anyways, over at the.
Hey, look at this way, look at this way, Jacob. We can see Captain Picard.
Hey.
I'll say this: there ain't much hope for New York hockey this year. Most of the teams are rebuilding, including the Rangers.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Anyways.
Let me say this. This week on All My Rangers.
All right. So you want to just wait till we get to the NFL section, mate?
I just quoted what Tree said.
Hey, wait till we get to the NFL because I'll just pre-warn everyone. In 2 weeks' time, I'm going to let everyone know. 2 to 3 weeks' time, I'm going to be personally nominating Carter for Dumbass of the Week.
For what?
All right.
Yeah, because I was the one. I was the one that said that Seahawks were gonna go.
All right.
Now then, I've never thought
anyways,
that
coming
he
up
should be
also
nominated. But what can you do?
at the Bridgestone Arena, also known as the Tire Fire. The Predators go head to head with the Ducks of Anaheim.
Come on, Ducks, get your straightened out.
Yeah, you know what? I gotta give Joe Quenneville credit. You know, he's got the Ducks out to a somewhat good start, 2-1.
I mean, it's not earth shaking, but it's decent.
Yeah,
it's not dumpster fire or anything.
There's still a lot of problems, but it's still going to be getting around, I think.
Mm-hmm. Now, over at the American Airlines Center, we have the Blue Jackets and the Stars.
Stars is going to
rack
it up.
Both teams have interesting starts, to say the least. Dallas is all right. Columbus still trying to get their footing.
Mm-hmm.
Then rounding out the festivities at the newly renovated Delta Center. This is gonna be a good one. Good one. What a way to end the festivities with this ESPN doubleheader. We got the Mammoth and the Avalanche.
I just want to point this out. Like I brought up on Sunday, they did a great job renovating the Delta Center. Now the seats, whenever they switch from basketball to hockey, the seats just roll on back so that you have more space to bring in the rink.
Yeah, that's basically how. Like I said, it's basically how most high school basketball courts are like. You know, whenever they pull them back for gym class, and then they bring them in for basketball games.
We're bringing in Jose into the building.
Yay!
Hey,
there is our executive producer.
We let Jose.
Oh, wait, hold on. Jose's here. I need to let him out the floor since we are in the NHL portion.
Mm-hmm.
He did recommend this, so it's only fair.
All right.
Jose, if you have your
can
mic
speak?
ready. If he has his mic ready. I don't know if he does.
Depending on his laptop.
Well,
Hello.
Hello, we
There
can
we
hear
go.
you. Go ahead. Go ahead,
Okay.
bro.
Go ahead. Yeah, we're in the NHL portion. We ran through the games, but you still got time, so go for it.
All right. So, me, Jacob, and Brandon have a channel on Instagram called Sports for Dummies, and I wanted to show. I showed them a bunch of hits from week 1 and week 2.
Why am I not in it?
And honestly, I feel like the best hit from the 2 weeks was Alex Ovechkin.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Safe to say, we were discussing on it. What should be the best hit from LA for in the NHL from week 2? It's I have to agree. Obi's shoulder tuck from week 2 was it was crisp.
That was nasty.
It was. All right, let's go on. Let's move on, shall we?
Oh yeah, I think he has I think he might have the clip if you actually can find it.
I'm trying to sign in, but let's just keep going. All right.
All right. Yeah.
All right, then we're gonna go ahead and move on to our next topic because we
also
before
we continue, Cody, the reason why you're not in it's a Facebook Messenger group. I don't know, Messenger group. I don't know if you're I don't think you do Messenger.
He has Instagram.
Keep us going.
Let's go to the next topic.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, 16 teams started this party.
We
now
are down to
2. The Fall Classic is set and ready to go.
Well, first of all, Jake, hold on. Before we talk about the World Series, we have a hiring. Fact of being, this ain't gonna sound familiar to Brandon. The LA Angels have hired former catcher Kurt Suzuki as their new manager.
Why?
I see it right coming here.
Why?
Because that was their second option because they wanted to get Albert Pujols, but he told the Angels, "Fuck off."
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure Pujols was saying that to Moreno.
Yeah. Now let me go ahead and just read this real quick.
Suzuki, that's getting even worse.
The Los Angeles. Let me go ahead, just
Angels.
Yeah, hang on, give me a sec.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go.
The Los Angeles Angels have hired Kurt Suzuki as their new manager, turning to the longtime major league catcher with no professional coaching experience to help turn around a franchise navigating the longest playoff drought in the major leagues. Good boy. Suzuki, 42, spent 16 years playing for 5 franchises and won the 2019 World Series with the Nationals. He has spent the past 3 years as a special assistant to Angels general manager Perry Manison. Oh, God. Former Angel stars Albert Pujols and Torrey Hunter were also in the consideration for the job to replace Ron Washington, who missed nearly half the 2025 season after undergoing quadruple bypass surgery. Now, Ray Montgomery, the interim manager during Washington's absence, was offered a different role with the organization, but was not considered for the full-time manager position. Let me just point this out. You go ahead. You go ahead. Kill the sound.
Kill the music.
Kill it.
Now,
Thank you.
Hold on. Let me just put it this way, and let me just check this out. Oh, okay. Yeah. Let me go. Let me hit this real quick. Let me just do this real quick. Go ahead and play your video, Jose, and I'll finish the story.
All right. This is from the NHL portion. Here is the check in question that we have given the award of hit of the week for week 2. Check this out. Watch this. Watch it. Watch Ovi. And bam!
Hello.
Good night.
Hello.
God
damn.
Bam! Tuck the elbow and lean.
Woo. That is vile.
All right then. Now then, back to the story. Back to the
back to the
now, let me just point this out. Hold on, let me just point this out. Artie Moreno, this team is going to go nowhere as long as you are running the ball club.
They're going to keep spinning those. They're going to be keep spinning those wheels until those rims are nothing but the elements they were made from.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Aren't they already rims by? I don't want to say by the time he bought them, but maybe like 3 or 4 years into his reign as the leader of the club.
You know what? That's a good question, Jose. Because like I brought up Sunday, this team is already getting sued. By one of, I brought it up on Sunday that Tyler Skanks. I know I mispronounced. I know I butchered his name.
Tyler
Skaggs. Excuse me. The pitcher who died. His family is suing the Angels.
For what?
Because they're suing the Angels because the Angels allowed a drug user to be on staff for an extended period of time. And, and Artie Moreno, this team is going nowhere as long as you are running this ball club.
Yeah, running it into the ground.
Yeah.
So should we talk about the championship games?
Well, yes, we do. Let's go ahead and head on off. First and foremost, Seattle. Hold on.
Let me put it to you like this, because I stayed up like a madman last night and watched the Monday Night Football. Okay.
Yeah.
And we'll get into the NFL later on. Even though the football team won, the city was still in pain. That sums up this next Uber you're about to see.
Yeah, because here's the thing.
I'm going to put it to you this way before we give them their Uber. I feel like this says it best. I feel like somebody in their past life put a curse on Seattle. It has to be because
let me be clear. The city. I saw a bunch of. Let me be clear. I saw a bunch of Seahawk fans. Because local and all that. I'm different. Cities for different sports. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm New York for baseball and football. For New York for baseball and basketball.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Seattle for NFL football.
Yeah.
But I saw a bunch of Seattle Seahawks fans saying, "We will take an L tonight if it meant the Mariners went to the World Series in 7."
And here's the thing.
Yeah.
Hold on, Connor. Hold on. On to you. And I'm like, nope.
Wait, Instagram.
Nope. I'd rather see my football team win.
Yeah. I was about to say, let me take control for a sec. Order. Here's the thing. And I think it was the 7th inning. The Mariners had a 3-1 lead. And then when you know it, the Blue Jays came up and they hit a 3-1 home run.
George Springer again.
A bomb.
Yeah. A 3-1 home run, and that pretty much sealed the fate of the Mariners at that point. It was over.
Well,
Hey Carter, do you mind if I talk?
Hold on.
All right.
Now, it's just it is a heartbreaking. Well, it's a heartbreaking loss of what happened. A very difficult loss. What are we looking at?
I think what you're about to hear is going to sum up what happened in Seattle. By the way, this is coming from TSN's official Instagram account. So if you want to check that out, go check out their Insta.
By the way, just so you know, the person in question that's on that interview, that's Brian Wu, the Mariners ace.
Yeah. So what you're about to hear is Brian Wu being interviewed, but you're about to hear a little extra in the background.
Oh, I just freaking got in. Hell yeah!
Gone is
So,
further
just
than any
listen.
other team in franchise history.
What the hell?
That was one of the players letting out his frustration. over
Actually,
what
I'll
happened
give you
in Seattle.
specifically
That's
who
pain.
that was.
That's pain. Oh, go on.
I'll give you specifically who that was. People saying that person that yelled was Julio Rodriguez.
That
The center
Oh, that guy.
Daddy yelling felt like a crash out. Crashing out.
I would crash out too when the Seattle team decides to blow a 3-2 lead when you have one game to win to make the World Series. What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Give me that fucking camera. Give me that camera right away. Give me that camera right away.
We got a rant.
Here we go.
Hey, Brandon, remember what you kept saying earlier multiple times over the past few games? Seattle owns the Blue Jays. I kept seeing that. Guess what? Seattle don't own shit.
You know what's also funny about that, Jamal? I said this was the most even series ever between the Blue Jays and Seattle.
How do you have a 3-2 series lead and you can't even finish off the job one time? How? How do you have the MVP on your team and you can't finish the job just one time? And you lose 2 games straight to the Blue Jays. Guess what? An AL East team made the World Series. Congratulations, Seattle. All that buildup, all that hype. For what? Nothing. Nothing changed. You ended up where you expected to be. In the loser's dugout with everyone else. Get the Uber. Play the damn Uber. Play the damn Uber. I'm not waiting for it.
Hey, Seattle. You Uber outside. If that don't tell you this team is cursed, I don't know what will. Like, dog, that hurt me looking at it. This might be the first night where the football team wins and everybody in the city is still mad.
He's right.
Wow,
He's
100% true.
He's so right. He was so right.
And the funniest part is he used in the end by Lincoln Park.
It's in the end. In the end.
Rest in peace, Chester. We miss you. We miss you.
Well, I'll say this: if Seattle go a step further next year, okay, and actually do win it all, the song to be using then will be "Heavy as the Crown."
Yeah,
it's been a heavy burden to family with that crown.
Yeah, I'm just.
This is what happens when you don't finish the game. This is what happens when you don't do when you're supposed to win.
By the way, congrats to Vladimir Guerrero Jr., ALCS MVP.
Let me just.
He was crying.
Yeah,
He deserves a happy moment. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Let me just bring this up because I'm going to have to start making another list again. First and foremost, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., same guy who was as a kid, stood by his father when his father played for the Montreal Expos. Now he's going to the World Series. I wish him the best of luck.
And speaking of which, we do have another MLB video. To the Toronto Blue Jays, congratulations for the first time in 3 decades. You are going back to the Fall Classic.
Long after the Astros are vanquished, there remains Springer Dinger. Duh! Mariners lose! We really about to have all of America rooting for us and we don't even play there. Tell me that ain't motion.
We are Canadian! We are Canadian! We are Canadian! We are Canadian! Yes, I'm cheering for the team that beat my Yankees! We are Canadian! We are Canadian! We are Canadian! Fuck the Dodgers! Fuck the Dodgers!
I love this shit. I would just like to say, all of this would be nice if I wasn't too worried about the fact that the Dodgers might just violate these.
Guess what? Even though I'm mockingly making that jump, we are all Canadians. Dodgers are winning this in 5.
Yeah. All right. World Series.
I don't see a reason for me to believe Toronto isn't going to lose this.
Dodgers in 5. I want to be wrong. I want to be wrong.
I want to be wrong too, but I agree.
We all want to be wrong.
Yeah. Game 1 is Friday at the Rogers Center.
At the Sky Dome.
Can we get to next segment?
Hold on for a second.
Matt,
hold on. Wait. Order. Now, Mariners did bring up, let's say they let Game 7 slip away. Gee, really, you think? I'll bring it up. You think? I mean, it's just that, well, you only got yourself to blame. That's all there is to it. Game 1 is Friday. Game 1 is Friday. It's going to be a very interesting series, but I don't see them. I'm sorry. I don't see the Blue Jays beating the Dodgers. Not this team.
Yeah, no. This team is angry.
And guess what? This is everyone's problem. Because you let the Dodgers get all these good players, and you think a salary cap is going to save you? No! Because if a salary cap could have saved you, people would have been getting the good players anyway. You think a salary cap is going to prevent the Orioles from being lazy fucks and not getting proper players? No! Initiative! Take initiative. You want the problem to stop? You take initiative. If you don't take initiative, what do you want me to do? Sit here and be mad that the Dodgers are whooping everyone's ass? What do you want them to do? Feel sorry for you? Fuck no. Kill everyone in front of you. Win. This is the name of the game. This is sports, not a participation trophy. If you don't like it, do something about it. Otherwise, I don't want to hear shit.
He's got a point. Until you guys, until those owners decide to take their heads out of their gaping hole that is their ass and actually take initiative. To all of us who are bitching, let's go touch grass.
Yeah. Let's take a long walk.
Or sniff some. You know what?
Now,
Go to the next day before I say it.
Let me just say one thing. I see Dodgers win this series in 6 games. Secondly, let's all go take a long walk off a short pier. Thirdly, well, let's just get this over with.
Whoa.
And welcome to hell. Welcome to hell.
No, cut the music. Cut the music.
All right, sorry.
Cut the music.
Oops, sorry.
First things first. Can we have the graphic, please? Because they were on the list. Can we have the graphic?
Uh-oh.
You all know which one.
Oh, there we go. I can tell.
Hee-haw, hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Take it away.
Carter or Jose, who's in position to play that video clip I've sent you both?
Got it.
Good evening and welcome to the Sports Bar and Talk Sport. I'm Jamie Hardy. Over there, Jason Gundy.
Has anyone seen Liverpool? What's happened to Marty Slot? Jurgen Klopp, can you hear me 4 defeats in a row? You're supposed to win 11 beats. You'll never walk alone. What's going on? Van Dijk twerking again. What's he up to? Pop World. The Liver Bird. Clubby. 100% Mo. Moni Mo. 100% Mo. Moni Mo. Can you hear me, Mo? You're supposed to win 11 beats in the cop end. Jimmy Tarbuck tugging pub. Jamie Stanley Park, Paul McCartney. Can you hear me, Paul McCartney? You're Mr. Winner, 11 beats in the Cavern Club. Samuel L. Jackson, what's going on? Jacko, LeBron James, Georgie Porgy's Cafe, Mo Salah. You're Mr. One, 11 beats.
Oh yeah, I forgot. LeBron James owns Liverpool.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't understand a single word that guy said.
It was a full-scale mocking of the absolute free-fall Titanic that is Liverpool FC.
I just want time out. I just want to bring this
Free fall.
Hold on, Garrett. Hold on. I just want to bring this up. I haven't heard of a person speaking like that since last Sunday when I went to church and started speaking in tongues. But
he went full Tasmanian devil. He went. No.
Here's the problem, though. It can get worse for Liverpool. You've got Eintracht Frankfurt away tomorrow night in the Champions League, and then you're away at Brentford this Saturday night.
If they lose to,
we could be looking at 6 straight losses on the bounce.
We better give Garrett the floor.
If we lose to Brentford, I'm gonna break something.
Oh, here we go.
Give Garrett the floor. I just want to laugh. I just need to laugh. Give Garrett the camera.
There he is.
I was going to start this segment by congratulating Mjällby for winning their first Swedish title, but apparently I'm gonna have to delay that because what in the absolute bickety fuckety fizzy futta happened to us?
Bickety fuckety foo.
How? Like we were looking fraudulent since preseason. I'm gonna say it. No, and you could dismiss it. You could have dismissed it back then because it's the preseason. Nobody really gives a shit. We were looking really bad. And then the season comes. First couple of games, we blow 2-goal leads and barely scrape by a 1-0 win against Arsenal. And now, 13-month unbeaten streak at home is now gone. We lost to we lost to a Man U side that is in utter free fall because of the fanatics of Eric Ten Hag. And now, and that Ruben
Disagree. Heavy disagreement with you.
And the thing is, hold on. The thing is that I love Ruben Amorim, and I think he does, and I think he earned this win. But the thing is, how do you give up a goal a minute in? Just how do you give up a goal a minute in? You have all of this talent. You spent all this money. I don't want to hear any excuses about Diogo Jota or the synergy or whatever or what have you. If you spend all this money on such high quality players and you can't get a convincing win, I don't want to hear it. I don't care. And the thing is, I'm starting to wonder if Arne Slot really is a fraud. I feel like I'm honestly thinking that we only won the title last season because Manchester City absolutely imploded, which was glorious to see, by the way. Because he didn't have an Arne Slot team, he had a Jurgen Klopp team.
Exactly.
He had a team left over from Jurgen Klopp, and they led him to a title. He did not lead us to a title. And if he does, and if we get no trophies this season, which is looking the case, that is gonna that reality could become more and more vindicated.
Can we finish this? Carter, back to me. You're in a worse state than us. I'm fully admitted. Let me explain why. One, we had the ownership Ineos come out and publicly back him saying it's going to be years yet, okay? So this is a long thing. And yes, I have been frustrated with not winning back-to-back games in a good long while, okay? But it finally happened this weekend in the biggest game you can have as a Manchester United manager, where Ruben Amorim's team thoroughly deserved the win. And to be honest, Amorim totally out-coached Slot. Arne Slot, with a Premier League title-winning team, which won the league quite in a dominant fashion last year, spent 300+ million. He broke the British transfer record twice within one fucking summer this year on 2 different players. Twice. You started the season unbeaten after 4 games. Yes, you were leaking goals, but then you were still getting the goals and all that. But the more Slot has invested into this team, the worse you have looked. This, in my opinion, was maybe the apex. It could get worse. I'm not kidding you. I think right now that is a very suspect-looking man in charge of Liverpool FC. And if you don't win anything this year, 1, it's an all-time embarrassment, and I'll laugh my ass off for years to come. 2, he has to go. You'd have to sack him. I would call for his head immediately.
I would have called for his head yesterday.
I can't blame you.
That's how bad it is.
If you lose both games this week, you should sack him.
The thing is, the worst part is, Liverpool are not even don't even have the worst don't even have the worst PR in the Premier League right now. And it's not. And the thing, neither do Wolves.
I know who is on about.
West Ham. You all know where I'm going with this.
That is Nottingham Forest.
Yep, Nottingham Forest. Hit the clip again.
Oh boy.
That button's gonna get that button. Yeah.
Yeah.
That
More.
Hee haw, you stupid motherfucker. You dumb.
Get more in this one.
Even hello, Smaranakis.
Uh-oh.
This guy's a fucking clown.
Now I need to reiterate. I am aware that Marinakis did not personally fire Ange Postecoglou. It was another part of the club that did it. But it was no doubt on his orders, because as he had already left the stadium. He had already left the stadium. He didn't just leave from public sight during the embarrassment against Chelsea. He just fucked off. He went home. But the thing is, Ange was the absolute worst person you could have hired for this project. And yet I don't blame him for this because he was set up to fail. His philosophy is gung-ho, Leroy Jenkins, attack-minded, whereas Nuno, the guy you fired for God knows what reason, was more effective on the counterattack, on the defense. So you get a guy that isn't suited for this, has no time to adjust, is thrown right into the Lions pit against Arsenal and a bunch of other teams. No shit he's not gonna get any wins. No shit the guy is gonna keep that they're gonna be leaking goals. No shit they're only gonna get one goal in Premier League play. Because he was ill prepared, and you knew this. Marinakis knew this and just decided and okay, if you were gonna do that, if you were gonna give a bad coach, I would have had him sacked for about maybe December or something. Like just give him some more time, and if it doesn't improve by then, you get rid of him. But he was given 1 month, 39 days, and then minutes after he gets after a bad loss to Chelsea, which it was a bad loss. He gets fired, and you could tell if you saw the scenes after that Ange knew he was done. You could tell the way he just went on the pitch, just looked around the crowd,
he knew he was sacked.
Oh yeah, he knew it before he knew it. He knew it before any of us knew it, and we knew it for months. We knew it for weeks that he was gone. But Marinakis, you're the one that hired him. You own this. You let this happen. And now you get utter woke nonsense in Sean Dyche. And by the way, that is the meme that Dyche is often associated with. That's the so I'm not being I'm not really being a racist when I say that. Which means, guess what? You're going to keep leaking 2-0 lead. You're going to keep blowing 2-0 leads like you did at Everton. Have fun in the championship.
Damn. No, Forrest, we're going to move on to the next subject. Forrest ain't going down, I still don't think. I think West Ham are dead, though.
To summarize the crux of Kid having his fun at the expense of Liverpool, I would just like to say, Liverpool might not want to call Eric Ten Hag anymore. They might want to start calling him Eric 10 Inches.
Oh, no, Eric Ten Hag's gone. He's no longer the coach.
No, that's not why I made that joke. Because you got Eric 10 inches in Liverpool's ass. And then we got to do nothing they can do.
Let's move on.
Yeah, we're gonna
all right, let's wrap it up. I got to run down the table for match day 9. Anyways,
go ahead, make it quick, Jacob.
Yeah, all right. I'm gonna make it quick because we got a lot more stuff to cover. Anyways, starting off Friday night in Hit Kid World. West Ham and Leeds are gonna kick off the match.
Leeds are gonna kill them.
Yeah, they are. Then on Saturday morning, 10 o'clock on the East Coast. I think Hick will help me out with the time on that one.
I've got it. 3 o'clock UK, 10 Eastern on the East Coast. It is Chelsea Sunderland. Chelsea are winning that. The other 3 o'clock kickoff is Newcastle United Fulham. I think that's a good game actually. I think Newcastle will just win that.
Thank you.
Then 12. Jacob, I'll take it.
Oh yeah, let Hick do it.
12:30 or 11:30. Sorry, at that time. Okay, 11:30 East Coast, 5:30 UK. It is Manchester United taking on Brighton.
Honestly,
that's at Old Trafford. It would be just like United to somehow fucking lose that game. I want to be proven wrong. And then, of course, at 8 o'clock here in the UK, which is, if I'm correct, 5 hours behind.
Yeah,
that makes it 3 o'clock
3
in
o'clock
US,
East Coast,
3
o'clock on the
Eastern.
East
So
Coast. Yeah,
we
3
will
o'clock.
be watching it Saturday afternoon. Liverpool travel down south to London to face Brentford. And if Liverpool lose, we will see Weevil breaking stuff here.
Yeah, on
I'll be
Tuesday.
dependent on the tab. I'll take care of Sunday.
Okay, you take Sunday.
All right.
Okay.
All right. So 10 o'clock on the east. So 10 o'clock on the east. 10 o'clock on the east. On the east closed. 10 o'clock on the east closed. 3 o'clock on Hit Kid time. The Wolves of Wolverhampton will go head to head with Burnley FC. We'll go ahead with Burnley FC. Also at 10 o'clock on Sunday, Aston Villa will go head to head with Man City. Also at 10 o'clock, Arsenal and Crystal Palace will do battle. Also at 10 o'clock, Bournemouth will go head to head with Nottingham Forest, and then the main events at 12:30, 6:30 on the in the UK time. Everton will go head to head with Tottenham Spurs. All right, that is the match day. That is the table for match day 9 of the Premier League.
All right, then,
Next
folks.
subject.
We'll go ahead on to our next topic.
The wild world of college football.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week is the most important week. Of the college football season. We
Hold
are
on,
now
Jacob.
in.
Let me stop you because the first college football selection committee rankings is going to come out on November the 4th.
Really? So
yes.
There it is.
So week 11 is when
it's going to be only about 2 more weeks.
So week 11 is when the party starts.
Yeah, because I had to Google this to make sure. The first college football selection committee rankings will be released on Tuesday, November the 4th. Following that, there will be 5 more weekly ranking shows, with the final ranking announced on Sunday, December the 7th.
Okay, so we got 2 more weeks of the AP poll until we see the college football playoff committee make their decisions on the 4th. Okay then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay then. So next week will be very important. Okay then. Thank you for the update, Mr. Carter.
Mm-hmm.
All
Now
right.
then, let's go ahead on now to the elimination tracker. See what's going on for week 8.
Yes, indeed, because the elimination tracker is about to get very small very soon. So let's see of the 52 teams that are left in the hunt. Let's see who stays alive. Evan, take it away.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for Week 8 of the College Football Playoff Elimination Tracker. This is the weekly update of the College Football Playoff race and who all is still in it. For anyone that might be new, these are the rules. For a power conference team, it's 3 losses and you're out. For a group of 5, it's 2 losses and you're done. A power conference team losing to a group of 5 is not instant elimination. Only thing that is a loss against an FCS opponent. And when a team is eliminated, they do not come back. I don't care about no reasoning you might have, they're done. With all that being said, we entered the week with 52 teams in the hunt for the college football playoff. Let's see who went down in Week 8. Week 8 marks the end of the line for Western Kentucky, Duke, Arizona, Baylor, Mississippi State, and Maryland, which brings us to 46 teams in the hunt for the college football playoff. And it's congratulations to Virginia, Oklahoma, Louisville, Georgia Tech, Michigan, James Madison, North Texas, and Iowa for making it farther than they did last year. Progress. We love to see it. And now it's time for the knockout games. What's a knockout game? A knockout game is a game between 2 teams where the loser is eliminated from playoff contention no matter who it is. So that's a game between 2 2-loss power conference teams, 2 1-loss group of 5s, or a 2-loss power conference team against a 1-loss group of 5. And in Week 9, we've got 4 knockout games on the menu. It's Nebraska versus Northwestern, Washington versus Illinois, Iowa versus Minnesota, and Wake Forest versus SMU. Now let's take a look at the 46 teams who are still in the hunt for the college football playoff. The ACC lost one of their heaviest hitters in Duke this week, but they still got 8 teams vying in the hunt, so this might come all the way down to the end, folks. The Big 12 did lose a team this week, but they've still got 8 teams of their own in the hunt. Week 9 is where Cincinnati and Texas Tech went out last year. This time around, Bearcats hosting Baylor, Red Raiders home against Oklahoma State. The Big Ten has the most teams still vying for the college football playoff at 11 bunches still in the hunt. Week 9 is where Nebraska went out last year. This time around, the Cornhuskers are hosting Northwestern. Now, the SEC isn't too far behind. They've still got 10 teams in the race. Week 9 is where Vanderbilt went out last year. This time around, the Commodores are hosting Missouri. And as for the independents, yes, Notre Dame is still here. So now I'm going to lump the group of 5 together because there's not a lot of them remaining. There's 2 big things to talk about here, though. With Western Kentucky's elimination, Conference USA has been completely eliminated, and they will not be discussed any further in this series. And with Memphis' surprising loss to UAB, there are no more undefeated teams in the Group of 5 ranks, which means the Group of 5 representative in the college football playoff will once again go in with 1 loss. So, think your team's getting in? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Help me get to 5,000 subs. And as always, I'm the voice of Evan, and keep the vibes high.
Hey, give Evan some love, man. He is so close to 5,000.
Actually, I want to actually correct. I don't know if Evan is watching this, but I want to correct him. There actually is one undefeated team in the power in the group of 5. It's Navy.
Evan did make a clerical error. Navy is the only group of 5 team left that is undefeated. I didn't realize this. I didn't realize this till I saw this. But yes, we did. We did say there were 5 teams left that are undefeated, but they were ranked. Navy is still undefeated, but they are not ranked in the AP Top 25, which is bullshit. But unfortunately, strength of schedule is still a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So Navy is the odd man out in the group of 5s that is undefeated. So we could see if Navy can win the table, we could see Navy possibly sneak in to the college football playoff if everything goes well for the midshipmen.
Yeah, the problem is, Jacob, the chances are they're gonna be ranked so low they're not gonna be able to get to the top 12.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that's been killing them, and that's strength of schedule, because of course they are a part of the American Conference.
Mm-hmm. Now then, Arizona State's gonna be feeling a little bit lighter in the wallet because they got fined $50,000 by the Big 12 for the fan storming the field.
Ooh, another fan stormer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
yeah, so it's gonna be feeling a little bit lighter in the wallet.
Hit the schedule. Run down.
Go ahead, Brandon.
All right, yeah, let's run down the table for the slate.
Do you mind if I start out?
No, Cody, you're still getting used to this. Me and Brandon does this. I run down the rankings. Brandon gets the top 10. Brandon does the work, and then we do the rest. All right. Starting off, as stated on Sunday, Ohio State, the reigning champs, still holding on the number 1 slot in the AP poll.
Yeah, the Buckeyes are off tonight, but next week they are not, because literally on the first day of November, they're playing at home against the Nittany Lions of Penn State.
The homecoming game.
Yep, the broken.
Yeah, after what happened to
UCLA game. I just want to bring this up. Hold on, time out. I just want to bring this up. Boy, Penn State is just
struggling.
Yeah, they're just there. They're just there. They're not struggling. They're just there. What do you do?
They just exist.
Yeah, I mean, what do you do after you lose to UCLA and then turn around, you end up losing to
Northwestern.
I mean, they fired the coach, but that's not enough.
For this one, I'll let Cody have this one, but this one only because let me do it, and then you can announce the game. At the number 2 slot is the Hoosiers of Indiana University.
Shocking win the team that beat Penn State. We have to fight at 11 in the morning. At the Rock.
You better hope and pray that
UCLA Bruins.
Ooh, careful.
Because
if
you do, you're fucked.
We're playing at home. We're playing at the Indiana University Memorial Stadium.
Okay, who's got the TV on?
Not me.
Man.
Yeah, you're good. Okay.
Hold on.
Not
Jacob.
me.
I just want to bring this up. UCLA is on a 3-game winning streak.
Yeah.
That's shocking. And it only started because Penn State shit the bed.
Yeah.
So, Cody,
what's stopping you from doing the same thing?
Don't do the same thing.
Don't look ahead to next week. You better take UCLA seriously, or else, we're going to be laughing you out the building.
Oh, yeah, we will.
You're going to hear me talking about UCLA's victory.
I will predict this game will be a close game.
Okay.
I'll give you that.
Close game, but I'm thinking the Hoosiers could barely avoid a loss.
All right, I'll give you that.
Barely, I like that.
All right, I'll give you that. Anyways, let's get back to Brandon. Let's finish up the top 10. At number 3 is the Aggies of Texas A&M.
Oh,
they're heading down. They're heading down to They're heading down to Louisiana because they're taking on the number 20 LSU Tigers.
Oh, that is
I
gonna be a spicy
think
game.
Brandon's processing unit just had a case of stuttering. But yes, this rivalry continues between LSU and Texas A&M. Home to the arguably the longest recorded game in college football history, where me and Aggies in College Station went to 7 overtimes.
I have a question, Jacob. How predictable is Brian Kelly?
Oh,
Let me put
God.
it to you
Oh,
this
God.
way.
You're going to set him off.
Let me put it to you this way. He's so predictable. His favorite flavor of ice cream is vanilla.
And you know, yeah.
Just accept it. Just accept it. Just accept it, Jose. Like I have. Just like I have. It's like drinking hard liquor. Just accept it and move on.
Number 4 is Alabama, Brandon.
Oh, go ahead.
They're heading to South Carolina because they're facing the Gamecocks.
Yeah. Columbus. It's
Columbia. Columbia.
Idiot. Oh, Trey's gonna be pissed.
Yeah, it is Columbia.
Yeah. But in any case,
yeah. Alabama's going to be heading to Columbia to take on the Gamecocks. Number 5 goes to the Dogs of Georgia.
Oh, get ready, Brandon.
Boy. Georgia Bulldogs again. They're off, but they're not gonna be waiting long because in week 10 they're heading down to Gatorville because they're facing the Florida Gators
in Jacksonville.
The world's largest outdoor cocktail party.
And remember, it's a neutral site game. They're not doing it in Athens or Gainesville. They're going to be doing it in Jacksonville.
Yeah,
that's their tradition.
Hold on, wait a minute. This probably might be the last time they're gonna do it in Jacksonville for a while. But they're supposed to get ready to start getting to work on for renovating Everbank Stadium.
Oh yeah, Everbank's going to be getting some renovations. Yeah, that's why they're going to be suspending the world's largest cocktail party for a bit.
Oh really?
Yeah. Everbank Stadium's going to be getting some updates.
Yeah, yes, you have the cons to thank.
You can thank Nick and you can thank Tony and his daddy. Anyways, yeah, whatever. Anyways, number 7 is that whack of Oregon.
Wait a minute, George.
That's number 6.
No, number 6. My bad. Number 6 is the Quacks of Oregon.
Yeah.
The Ducks are playing at home against the Wisconsin Badgers.
All right.
At
number 6. At number 7 is the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech.
They're again the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. They're playing at home, and the team that's coming to them is the Syracuse.
Yeah, the Orange, formerly known as the Orange Men, but they decided to call the Orange just out of equality. I like that. Anyways, number 8 goes to the Rebels of Ole Miss.
Oh, get ready, Carter.
And they're heading to Oklahoma to play against the 13th-ranked Sooners.
Good luck, Carter.
They're going to be heading to Norman, Oklahoma to take on Boomer Sooner.
Yeah, I just want to point this out. We're still licking our wounds from losing to Georgia over the weekend.
Yeah, you're still putting on some peroxide on those bite marks.
Yeah, so and Boomer Sooner heading on out to Norman, Oklahoma for this week. We're not gonna be in the top 10 for long.
I got this. Number 9 goes to the Canes of Miami.
They're playing at home against Stanford.
Watch out for Stanford.
And rounding out the top 10, like I said, finally deserving to be in the top 10 and deservedly so, is the Commodores of Vanderbilt.
No, they're going to have a tough time because it's an SEC battle as the Vanderbilt Commodores is playing at home against Mizzou.
Yeah, and believe it or not,
number 15, by the way.
He's going to bring Ben, but he's also going to be bringing Micah and the College Game Day crew to Nashville for that bad boy.
Yep. Now then, let me go ahead and just run outside the top 10 real quick. Number 11, BYU is going to travel to Ames to face off against the Cyclones of Iowa State. Texas Tech, number 14, going to play against 1-6 Oklahoma State.
Talk about a reversal of fortune between Texas Tech and Oklahoma State. You know, Texas Tech have a chance. Texas Tech has
I was gonna say, by the way, Oklahoma State is 0-4 so far in the Big 12.
Yuck.
That's not happening.
You okay over there?
Number 21, Cincinnati gonna play against Baylor.
That's gonna be very
Cincinnati's good.
Yeah, number
let's see.
22, Texas gonna play against Mississippi State. And just scroll it down here. Number 19, Louisville gonna play against Boston College. Bill O'Brien needs to be fired out of a cannon.
Absolutely. We have not won against an FBS opponent all year. That should tell you something.
Let me research that. Ever since they upsetted Miami last week, this is kind of like their comeuppance in a sense.
Mm-hmm. Yep. We probably might be in for a Motown beatdown. That's what I said. We probably might be in for a Motown beatdown between Michigan and Michigan State.
It's perfectly makes sense. Motor City Melee as Michigan and Michigan State battle for the Paul Bunyan Trophy.
Number 17, Tennessee go out to Kroger Field. Never mind, I need to do some grocery shopping this weekend. Yeah, that's gonna be intriguing. And number 24, Arizona State, who is $50,000 lighter in the wallet, is gonna play against 6-1 Houston.
Whoa. Okay.
Good luck with that one.
Yep. Now then, well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the point to where we're going to unleash the chaos.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. Ain't nobody gonna say anything.
What the hell you on about?
You know what I'm on about.
Oh, no. Oh God.
So.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Giants.
Play the clip.
Let's recap.
Play the clip. We play the clip.
Do it.
Hee haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
It's safe to say that I was fucking right. Jackson Dart had to lose sometime, and this was it. You were up.
Oh God.
In the third, you were up in the third. You're up around in the fourth quarter, like what? Like around 28-3, something like that. No,
it was like
20. It was 28-6.
No, 28 to nothing.
28.
They were
28 to nothing.
No,
28 to nothing. 26 to nothing. 26 doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. They laid a massive egg right there in Mile High. I don't want to hear anything from you, or from you. Because mainly, have bad.
I told you before, I had low expectations.
Have bad doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. All right? It doesn't matter. You're part of this wagon, so you might as well die in it.
It was horrible. It was the worst choke job worst derping I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, let me just point order. Let me just point this out because what had happened was easy and simple. Ladies and gentlemen, 26-0, and then the Giants just gave up 30 unanswered points in the fourth quarter.
They laid an egg. They laid a fucking egg right there Mile High. That's what they did.
And then to add insult to injury, the Giants scored a touchdown, but they missed the extra point. And boy, did that miss come back to bite them in the backside.
Oh yeah, and the kicker who missed the extra point, he got released.
Well, that was bound to happen.
Yep.
Yeah, that was bound to happen. You can't.
You could tell when I said remember when we were all commenting about it Sunday.
Yeah.
When that extra point, we were like, that's gonna haunt them.
Yep.
Now, on from the Giants to a team that actually I said is going to take the South.
Hold on, Jose, because we had to hear from Brian Debo, And he simply brought up that he is not considering any major staff changes. So he's keeping the defensive coordinator.
Honest, 33 points.
Guess what? Dable may not be considering staff changes. I think John Mara might be, if he has any brains. Dable's on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Yep.
He only has one playoff win in the playoffs against the Vikings. That's it. Nothing else. After that, he has not gone back to it.
There's a couple of Giants fans which will be happy if John Mara fires Dable off into a cannon.
Mm-hmm.
So now can I move on from the NFC to the AFC?
Go ahead.
Cody!
Uh-oh.
I think he's on BRB.
By the way, 6-1 are the Colts, and I did say that they are going to take the South this year. It seems like that's holding true.
Oh, that's holding true because the Jags proved how fraudulent they were this past weekend.
Yeah,
absolutely.
How they lost 35-7 over in London.
Speaking of which, I want to get onto the Monday night games, but first things first, I need a dumbass of the week clip up.
Oh boy.
Hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
3 straight weeks, ladies and gentlemen,
The
of me
Seahawks.
going after this NFL team. 3 straight weeks of me shitting on the Miami Dolphins.
Oh, boy.
Here we are again.
Oh, Miami.
Here we are again.
Wait, hold on. Before you continue, didn't Benchwarmer Brand make a video about the Dolphins?
I'm getting it. Hold on.
Let me just
I'll find it.
Yeah, let me just point this out because jeez, Mike McDaniel, you probably
Needs
need
to be
just
fired.
Yeah,
Needs
you
to be
need
fired.
To leave.
He needs to go.
Because you have lost.
Oh no,
control.
Carter. This ain't stopping with Mike McDaniel. You know for a fact this ain't stopping with Mike McDaniel.
Is he going to 2-2?
You're fucking damn right it goes to 2 after last week.
Oh.
Right, fucking, like, even Josh conceded the punch. You play that ass to where you get benched.
Mm-hmm.
Benched for playing that ass against the Cleveland Browns. And yes, the Browns have a really good defense, but you should be competitive against them. You got blown out by Cleveland.
31-6.
Blown out. This organization, like, listen, the only good thing for the Miami Dolphins is the Jets are worse than them in the AFC East. But if you ask me which organization is probably in more trouble, I would still say the Dolphins.
Yeah,
Oh,
agree.
yeah.
Because hear me out. We're used to this level of ineptitude with the New York Jets. That is fact. No one can deny that, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Same with the Browns, correct?
Yeah, with the Dolphins, their fans ain't used to this. Not they should have fired their general manager years ago. He's been there for 20 years, says Chris Greer. This is a case of where you need to burn everything. You need to nuke this whole operation.
So I need to ask.
So hold on, Jose. You're calling for a complete rebuild.
Yes! Absolutely! Tua Tagovailoa will sell your team out on a dime if it ain't going no way, which he proved last week. And then he plays like us this following week. I'm sorry? That ain't a leader. That ain't a face of the franchise. And you paid him how fucking much? How much did they pay him? Exactly. Too fucking much. They need a new coach because Mike McDaniel is meager.
It's an annual salary. Hickett, it's an annual salary of $53.1 million.
Way too much, yeah. No, this is a time, Carter, where they're saying the NBA term "blow it up" needs to happen.
One other thing I do need to mention is in terms for Hickett, and in all Dolphins news, is it considered funky trash?
They are funky.
More than that.
No. Here's the thing: they're not funky. They're just trash. They're not funky. They're just trash. This is a case where you need
funky.
Yeah. This is a case where you need to blow it up. That's how bad it is in Miami.
And I've been saying this with the Mets too. I've been saying that with the Mets too.
I will be nasty.
But here's what I will say. This goes straight to the top. This goes straight to the top. The owner, the front office, everyone. They need to go, but I don't think anything's gonna happen meaningfully. They'll just
It's
get
like the
another.
same. This is going to be the same problem like the Saints, unfortunately.
So you think they're only going to fire Mike McDaniel?
I think so. Yes.
You don't think they're going to fire the general manager?
I don't think it's doubtful.
You don't think they're going to fire Chris Greer? Oh my God!
That's
If
Miami's situation.
if they don't fire Chris Greer, I would actually encourage Miami Dolphins fans to protest. I really would.
I am going to say something that is going to bug a few people about Miami, but Brian Flores was never the problem.
No, I agree.
Nope, not at all.
I agree.
In hindsight, he looks a lot better than he did before.
Yeah, I agree.
Even if you want to say he was harsh towards Tua, this kind of proves his point. Like, what are we doing? This was a team that was supposed to be, like, potentially in the playoffs for, like, multiple years, and even when they got to the playoffs, they have no win for it. Where's the results that you're looking for if you're this Miami team? What has changed? New England is potentially about to take over the division again because Buffalo can't stop choking on themselves. And it's like nothing has changed with you. How serious is this organization really is? How are you doing this? Why is it every week there's something coming out about somebody saying something about somebody on this team? And you wonder why Tyreek Hill was kind of smiling. He probably knew this organization is dysfunctional. And he's probably glad because it's his last year with the team. And he doesn't have to bother with it anymore because he's going to be free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, if only we could see what the Dolphins look like at this time.
My teammates are the problem. It's just life, man. It's life. Until it's not.
I'm so happy I broke my leg.
So, are you going to do anything about this? Nope. Okay, good talk.
This is like the internet meme of a dog in a fire, and he's
just like, this is fine.
Yep.
Miami
Dolphins in a nutshell.
This looks very familiar for me.
Yeah, let me just bring this up because, like you guys brought up, what we're seeing here, I have never seen a franchise treating their quarterback like a baby before in all my days.
Cleveland would like to have a talk.
Yeah, I know, I'm aware of that, but basically, I mean, it's just frustrating. Look, man, you gotta own up, man up, take responsibility, own up to your mistakes, and go out and do better. Mike McCarthy, look, dude, I respect
Mike McDaniel.
Mike McDaniel, not McCarthy.
Excuse me. Mike McDaniel, I respect you. I respect you a whole lot. You gotta go. You gotta get out of here. Chris Greer, that goes for you too. Because
I can't respect what doesn't want to be respected. That's the problem.
Yeah, I agree.
Chris Greer, one sense here, you constructed this team, and this is what we're getting: a dysfunctional franchise.
He needs to be fired. I'm dead
I
serious
go right, and it goes right straight up to the owner, Stephen Ross.
And honestly, it ain't looking much better for the fucking Jets.
Mm-hmm.
That entire team ain't much better. Even if they're doing slightly better than Miami, look at that team. Justin Fields is not living up to what he thought he was.
Nope.
The whole team just looks bad. Your defense is okay, but you're not winning games. You're 0-7. Why should anyone be worried about you?
Woody Johnson should be shot out of a cannon. I think everybody.
Woody Johnson should have been removed as an owner from the moment people heard that his son was picking people based on their Madden ratings. What are we doing?
Yeah, he's right.
What?
This organization is not serious. It really isn't. The only organization that's less serious than them is Cleveland, and that's only because of the Deshaun Watson debacle. If it wasn't for that, more people would take Cleveland seriously.
Yeah, Woody Johnson didn't help himself. He threw Justin Fields on the bus.
To be fair, rightfully so, because Fields has been playing sorry.
Yeah, Fields has been playing
True.
shit. Actually, to be
True.
fair, he had a
True.
right to do that.
True.
Should we go straight?
But even
should we go
still,
straight? Sorry.
Hold on. Hold on.
even still,
what?
he's still plugging in the ratings, the Madden ratings. Why? That's not fixing your team, you fucking moron.
Mm.
All right.
Now then,
Carter.
Sunday Night Football, we saw the San Francisco 49ers, what's left of the San Francisco 49ers, beat the Atlanta Falcons 20-10.
Oh, now they're making
I
wake
have
up calls.
I have some bad news. I think the 49ers might actually live up to Carter's prediction and go even higher. These motherfuckers might actually go 13-4. They might go 13-4. How do they keep winning with all these injuries and they still keep winning? How can you stop them? How? Because no one's figured it out outside of two teams. How do you stop them?
Can I have the floor?
Go ahead.
I do actually agree with Josh on this. The Niners look good. Seriously. One of them this week, and we need to be clear, is they had another injury this past week because I believe Bryce Huff's season is now over.
Yikes.
So
For the
no, Bryce Huff for the 49ers.
Oh, my bad. Yeah.
Yeah, so down goes another one on the defensive line.
But guess what? Watch still win.
No. Here's the other thing. Ladies and gentlemen, the Atlanta Falcons are the ultimate Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde team of the NFL.
How so?
1 week.
How do you beat the fucking Bills?
Exactly.
How do you beat the Bills?
And I didn't beat them.
And then you.
And then you get backed by an injury hit Niners who control the game.
What is
incredible?
They had Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
What? Atlanta, what are you doing?
No.
The fucking Panthers are 4-3 and second in Dookie Mountain.
I'll be clear. There are actually still at least 3 losses I can see on the 49ers schedule.
Yeah.
I think they're splitting with the Rams. I think they'll split with Seattle on the last week of the season. Could be a championship game. Not kidding.
That would be.
The other game where I'm definitely not picking the Niners is I'm not picking them to go into Indianapolis and win. So
I can give you that. But these motherfuckers might win the division in spite of their injuries.
Yeah.
Right now they are playing out of their skin, but I just want not this weekend will tell us a lot, but we'll get into this weekend's games. I want to get on to Monday night.
Yeah.
But I will say this. NFC West, we were talking about, potentially the NFC North doing it again with 3 teams, in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The NFC West keeps cooking like this. The NFC West is going to have 3 teams in the playoffs.
It's the same possibility. Either the NFC West or Dookie Mountain is going to do it. Once Atlanta gets their act together.
I can't trust Atlanta at this point.
You can't trust. I trust Carolina more than Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of fucked up.
But they lost their quarterback. But
Monday Night Football. Yeah,
Monday
that's
Night
why
Football.
you can't trust them now.
Yeah. Monday Night Football, dear Lord God Almighty. The Lions beat the Buccaneers 24-9. Let me just say something real quick. I can't get mad. Because the Buccaneers put up a fight against a very, very good Lions team.
Very game Lions team.
Let me put it to you like this: you can't be mad because you just lost to a Super Bowl contender.
True.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But as I said to you, you can't be mad, but you sure as hell should be upset because, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Evans being out for the season, in my eyes, this is just my opinion.
The broken collarbone.
They said he's out for the rest of the year. They haven't fully confirmed.
I think they said remainder of the season. Due to the
They haven't confirmed fully because he could. The way they were talking, he couldn't make the playoffs.
If they can't, they're going to make the playoffs. That's a no doubter.
Yeah.
If I'm Buccaneers right now, I don't think they can because I think of the NFC's top teams right now. But it maybe depends on the schedule. But if I'm the Buccaneers right now, I would play like hell to try and get the 1 lead.
Yeah, let me just also just point this out. Like I said, the defense, to the best of their ability, kept the game real close. Baker Mayfield tried as hard as he could, but he's running out of folks to throw to.
Not Baker's fault.
Yeah, it's not his fault. It's not his fault.
No.
And I'm not even going to blame the guy who I blamed numerous times. I'm not even going to blame Todd Bowles.
I was about to say Todd Bowley.
Yeah.
You just happen to run into a literal buzzsaw that a decent team can't figure out because Dan Campbell's on crack.
Yeah,
he is on crack.
I guess he got through biting off knees, but we just ran into a good team, a very very tough team. I got a feeling the Detroit Lions they're going to step up to the plate and just start beating everybody.
I'll be blunt. The way Detroit are looking, Detroit's my current favorite to come out of the NFC.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but I do hope that Mike Evans has a speedy recovery. Bye week can't come soon enough. That's coming, not this upcoming week, next week.
The week after.
Let's
yeah.
get. No,
Now then.
I need the flux. I stayed up for this shit. Fuck me.
His kid was burning the midnight oil as the Seattle Seahawks beat the Houston Texans
in the most Seattle game possible.
27-19.
So here's the deal. You should not win a game when you turn over the ball 4 fucking times. Seattle on offense.
They just
no, they don't stink. No. I'm not having you say that. I'm not having you say that shit. When
they escaped.
You said I thought you said this. It sounded like you said they stink.
No, they escaped. I said.
All right, I can accept that.
I think that's fair considering.
I can accept that. I can accept that. Here's the deal. Sam Darnold had a Sam Darnold chaos game. He was great in some moments, and he was shocking. The strip sack fumble was bad. The INT, to be fair, was a great play. The INT was just a great play from the Texans cornerback. Which, by the way, the Texans are still. I feel so bad for CJ Stroud because he's a dead man walking with that horrid offensive line, which we'll get into, because that Texans defense is still elite. The thing with Seattle is, though, Clint Kubiak needs to get his shit together. I'm not arguing that. This is a game they tried to let the fucking Texans back into numerous times. I'm not even kidding. I'm very happy with the win because fuck me, 5-2 going into bye week. We're in a great spot. We've not had our full secondary. We're still missing Witherspoon and Julian Love. We get that back now for, and in my opinion, a very tasty game for us on the road, which is the Commanders. We'll get into them and their mess. So, realistically, I'm happy with the win for Seattle. And here's the truth why Seattle won that game. It weren't the offense which just won them that game. Even though the offense still got 27 points off 4 turnovers. Still impressive. Seattle Seahawks should send flower bouquets to the Ravens every year of Mike McDonald's tenure. I'm not even kidding. And Josh Josh may hate me for that, but I don't give a shit.
I don't hate you. I hate the idiot who's the
How do you let us get this? And I'm dead serious on this because I'm gonna go out on it right now, ladies and gentlemen. The best defense in the NFL is in Seattle. I'm not even kidding right now. Hey.
I don't know if there is one. I just think teams are wildly wonky. It's kind of hard to predict.
But if we're going off numbers and facts right now, this is the NFL's best defense. And it's not even been fully healthy. It hasn't. This is the NFL's best defense.
I would say Cleveland. I would at least say Cleveland. Because the way they dominated Miami, even if it's just Miami.
But here's the thing. If it weren't for Seattle's offense fucking up and pulling a Seattle, that would have been a blowout. Because of how much the Seahawks defense absolutely abused CJ Stroud. And by the way, CJ Stroud, if they don't invest in that O-line board, demand a trade.
Yeah.
I'm not even kidding you. I do not want to see CJ Stroud go down the same pathway of an Andrew Luck, which is very possible. I'm not even bullshit.
Or Joe Burrow at this point.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding. So I am actually encouraging CJ. If they don't fucking do that, my bud, ask for a trade. Overall, a good win for Seahawks. Perfect time for the bye week because we get healthy on defense. Still in the division. Now we got to cheer the team we just beat last week, which is the Texans this weekend for reasons, which we'll get into the schedule.
Now then, this go hurt, but let's go ahead and head on off to the injury demon's house.
Wait, so is it on 7 or 8? So it's 5 and 6. Are you serious? Huh? A Washington quarterback who... his mom asked for people to stop putting that out into the world. Hey, I just got my checkout notice. Can I leave? Oh, yeah, no, you're good to go, Mike. Have fun tonight. Yes! No! Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
You've got horns, but you can't be the devil because this isn't hell.
Yeah, no, I'm not. And... how'd you know this isn't hell?
I played on the 2024-2025 Carolina Panthers.
Oh boy.
I feel like I've spent way too much time here for the short time that I've been in the league.
I'm sorry, Kendra. The injury bug just won't let you go. You tore your ACL. So that means you're going to be here for a while. So here are your keys. Do you have like spray or repellent or something to keep the injury bug away? I did, but then Kyle Shanahan bought up my entire stock for Christian the same week that he sacrificed every 49ers player's health for his availability. What's up, dude? I got a call to come and see you. Oh, speaking of 49ers, hey George. Yeah, looks like you're all set to leave. Dope. Thanks for the nice place. And Joe, we'll have to rematch at beer pong sometime. I still don't know where you put all that beer. Are they all gone? Yeah.
George Kittle does seem
so
like the person to play
the
beer
only
pong.
reason why all hell has been breaking loose with these injury bugs is because of Mike Shanahan being a jackass.
Kyle.
I mean, well, Kyle, I don't give a
Kyle Shanahan.
fuck. I don't give a fuck. They're Shanahan.
Yeah, I wouldn't give a fuck too if my owner was Mickey Loomis.
Hey, you wouldn't give a fuck too if your head coach was Jim Harbaugh.
Okay.
Hey, look.
Oh.
Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look. Hey, look.
Fight!
No. I know how to end this. I know how to end this.
Damn it.
I know how to end this. Hey, look. Hey, Carter. Didn't you have to correct Jacob earlier about Bounty Gate? Now the fight is over.
There we go.
Low blow.
I can't.
How is it a low blow when it's on the server for everyone to look?
I just remembered something. We may have been suspended, but at least we didn't have a player who was a convicted murderer.
Yikes!
Hold on. Aren't the Saints tied in with the Catholic Church? Do you really want to play that game?
Let's stop here.
Yeah, we're just gonna keep digging this hole. It's gonna get deeper and deeper.
Say, Mickey, I hear you like them young.
Okay, we're
go to cell block 1.
Okay, easy over there.
Okay, let's get going.
Yeah, let's get going, right? God fucking damn.
All right,
Hold on, Jacob. Hold on, because maybe you brought that up, but because Russell Wilson didn't take the diss from Sean Payton very well, so he called him.
As he should.
So what?
As he
Russ
should.
was right. Russ was right. I actually respect Russ's clap back at him.
Yeah, he called.
This is the most personality he's ever shown.
Yeah, he called him classless, and he brought up Bounty Gate.
Yeah, good comeback, Russ. I actually approve.
Agreed.
Anyways, moving on. I will say this week's bi-week therapy is going to be the therapist is going to be getting a lot of patients because we got 6 teams going to be heading to bi-week therapy this Friday. And by the way, for those in fantasy, if you have players that are from these teams, which is Arizona, Detroit, Jacksonville, the Rams, Las Vegas, and Seattle, I suggest you put them on the bench.
I'm foot this week. Oh,
major yikes.
So for Hit Kid and possibly Brandon, I got 2 words for you. Actually, 4 words: waiver wire and free agency.
I'm about to go to 4-4 in my money league because Josh got me this week. But to be fair, hey, you got me, GG. I'm not arguing it. I'll be good overall this season. At least you're
leading our. At least you have something that you're leading on. You're leading our league.
Yeah.
You played me at the worst possible time.
I did. I'm not gonna lie.
All right. So let's run down tonight. Let's run down this week's insanity. Starting off with Thursday Night Football, heading over to SoFi Stadium as the Chargers go head-to-head with the Vikings of Minnesota.
I don't know how to predict this game. I really don't. The Chargers do stupid
This
shit.
is it.
The
This
Vikings
just seems like
do
the game
stupid
more. This seems like a game of who wants to basically hand the game to the other team more.
So basically, it's the stupid bowl.
I'm going to.
This is tough because I'm not sure about Greg Roman's offensive play skills, and Jesse is struggling.
I'm going to take. I'm going to take the Vikings in an upset, and hear me out why.
Go ahead.
Aaron Jones is back off injured reserve. He is back. Remember, he's going to be back in this game, which helps the Vikings offense.
Aaron Jones.
The other reason why I'm taking the Vikings in this game is the Chargers have a depleted offensive line.
Right.
And Minnesota's defense, it has been iffy this year, does show up against teams which show weakness on the O-line.
I mean, do you have
and also, here's the thing. SoFi Stadium, never a home game for any team. Usually you see more away fans than home teams, especially when it's Charger games. So overall, I think Minnesota win this game.
Would you classify this as an upset? When the 49ers.
Yeah, well, yes, you would, because the Chargers are the betting line favorite.
Yeah, they were favored by 2.5, I believe.
I mean, sure, but they also lost.
Well, they went up actually by half a point to 3, believe it or not.
Yeah. Now, Sunday over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we have.
Thank God, no more morning games. Thank God.
I know from you. Wait, because wait a minute, don't they? I think they still got to play in Germany sometime this season.
Yeah, I think it's
and
another
Madrid.
international game.
Yeah.
There's
they're
at least
playing
another 2
Spain.
international games.
Yep.
Go
Meanwhile,
ahead.
like I said, over in Atlanta at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, we have the Dolphins and the Falcons.
Atlanta, please lock in for the love of God. Do not lose to the Dolphins.
If the Falcons
Do not lose.
If the Falcons lose this game, we are on here Sunday calling them fraudulent.
If they let out Mr. Hyde, we are calling them frauds, and I'm laughing them out the building.
If they lose to the Dolphins, I am going to see a Falcons fan crash out. Pretty bad.
Who's the Falcons fan?
I'm in another server with a prominent Falcons fan, and he will crash out pretty badly.
Did he crash out badly this past Sunday?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm in a different server myself with a huge Falcons fan, so yeah.
Yeah, Atlanta should win. Atlanta should win that by 10.
Over at Paycor Stadium.
Also, Miami, we want to know what's Jalen Waddle's price. Thank you.
Over at Paycor Stadium, we probably might be in for a mauling. We got the Jets and the Bengals.
Bengals. I don't care how bad that. I don't care how bad that O line is. I will go Bengals.
I'm gonna shock y'all.
You going Jets?
You're saying
no,
Jets.
no, I'm not gonna say Jets. Not a fucking Jets. I'm not crazy.
No.
What I'm gonna say is this into Marling. I think this is a loss by only a touchdown.
I think that's.
I actually think this will be kind of close for some stupid reason.
Yeah, I think the Bungles are gonna shut.
Note. If it does turn into a Marling, Lord have mercy, whoever's playing Josh this week with Jamar Chase. Hell.
I think this could get ugly if the Jets cannot stop Jamar Chase. If they can't stop him, it's over.
It's a Marling, yeah. Next.
I'm expecting. Honestly, I can see this game
hold
being
on. Brandon talk it in. Get to Carter.
Yeah.
If you're gonna say the Jets, I'm gonna go over there and
No,
smack you.
I think he said they can see this game being sloppy.
Yeah.
Yep, true.
Sloppy, then a sloppy Joe.
Sloppy seconds.
Yep. I'm not saying seconds. What are you
All right,
talking
come on.
about?
No, you said sloppy
Next
then
game.
sloppy Joe. I was like, getting sloppy
Next
seconds.
game.
Over at Gillette, the best a man can get.
Oh my God.
We got the Browns and the Patriots.
Patriots.
Garak, if you fucking lose to the Browns,
Trap game for the Patriots.
It's a trap game.
If you let them Browns with that nasty defense get the Drake May, you could actually lose.
It's a trap game. I'm actually.
It could be a trap game, but this is
thinking
a
the
game we
Patriots
should win.
Yes,
I'm not
I am
saying we
thinking.
will. I'm just saying we should because
Yeah,
it's the Browns.
I'm picking the Patriots, same as Josh. this is a trap game because the Browns are coming into this with momentum. They're coming into this off the best result of the season, and that defense is elite and could cause Drake make trouble. If the Patriots want to keep proving they are to be a contender this season, they need to win this game. It's a trap game. I think the Patriots will win it.
Let me detour from the schedule.
I will agree with that.
Yeah, let me detour from the schedule real quick because they have unveiled the Pro Football Hall of Fame coaches candidates.
Bill Belichick is on the list. He'll get first ballot. I'm not even
Bill
ballot.
Belichick first ballot all day, every day. But there was some coaches
If
on
he
there that
doesn't
made me
get
go,
first ballot, there's something seriously wrong.
I agree.
I can see Bill Belichick getting it. Tom Coughlin, that's a question mark. Even though he did win 2 Super Bowls with the Giants.
I think second. I don't think first. He's close
Hold
with
on.
Coughlin, though.
Was he the coach that took away the two Patriots Super Bowl?
No. He took away the 2 Patriots Super Bowl. He took away the perfect season.
Yeah,
I think
first ballot.
Coughlin,
First
first
ballot.
ballot.
Alright,
First
first
ballot for
ballot.
me. For the historic impact of being the coach who stopped the second ever perfect season in NFL history.
He's the man who led the Dolphins.
He's the man who allowed Miami to keep their legacy. So I'll say first.
No. It's not only that. He's the man who led Miami share the 7-2 Dolphins share their champagne with the Giants.
I just want his kid said that.
I just
well,
said
I was
that.
just adding on.
Yeah, but Mike Holmgren's also a nominee. Dan Reeves, Mike Schottenheimer, George Seifert, Mike Shanahan. Those are your nominees. I know there are many more. But
I think the 2 who are first ballots there are Coughlin and Belichick.
Yeah.
Belichick's a no doubter. I'm going to say Coughlin gets in, but that'll be the one which gets debated.
Yeah. The rest are questionable.
Over at Lincoln Financial Field, we have the Giants and the Eagles.
Hey, y'all want to see a slaughter?
Eagles. I would not be so quick to say it's a slaughter.
Right.
Why not? I want to hear.
Remember the last time the Giants played the Eagles? The Giants were the ones slaughtering them.
Let's remember the last game these 2 teams just had 2 weeks ago where the Giants battered the Eagles. But this should be payback's a bitch.
Yes.
Eagles.
I think the Eagles win this by 10.
You know what?
I think the Eagles will win, but by the skin of their teeth.
You know what? No. You know what? No. You know what? For what I've seen the past 2 weeks, and with how sloppy Philadelphia has been doing, I say New York's going to go back to back. I think.
Oh my God!
Wow! He's standing on business. He's standing on business.
I see shock takes the past 2 weeks. I'm like, no, I am not. I'm saying the CTE boys are about to stand
from Jacob.
I have a question. I have a question, Jacob. After what we saw last Sunday, do you trust the Giants defense to hold on to the lead this time?
I don't.
Do you trust Philly?
I don't.
Yeah. Do you trust Philly?
That's a fair question. That's a really fair question because they almost blew that lead to the Vikings. The Philly don't get past either.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what? I do. You know what? After what happened last week, this Giants.
Actually, you want to be nasty? The Giants outscored the Eagles again. They would have beat them if they played them this week, 32-28.
Mm-hmm.
That tells me the Giants should win this game. In all honesty.
So yeah, I'm going with the Giants, and if y'all don't like it, y'all can suck it.
I respect
I'm going for the Eagles, so that way I can see because if somehow, which I think it's a possibility, I'm not going to doubt it, that they will choke it again like they did with Denver.
Jacob's going exactly the same way how I did with the upset picks.
I don't think they'll choke it. I just think the Giants could outright blitz the Eagles again. What has changed for Philly?
The only good thing that the Giants have is to try and stop the push. That's it.
They didn't need the tush push. Didn't mean nothing when they got blitzed by 17. What good is that tush push gonna do when you get blitzed so quickly? You can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm. Next game?
Fair
I
enough.
think the Eagles.
Yeah, next game.
Over at Bank of America Stadium, we have the Bills and the Panthers.
Yeah, Bryce.
Bills should win.
This is
Bryce.
who the hell is the Panthers' backup QB?
Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is a slaughter. This is a
And
slaughter.
Bills should win.
What I will say is, although I will say this, play your Panthers running backs considering the Bills' run defense.
Yep.
I mean, they're going to be relying on Rico Dowd and Chuba Hubbard. I may even play them both this week.
Andy Dalton.
Because legitimate, that's the Panthers' best shot is to run the ball. Because the Bills have had shaky run defense this year. That's their best chance.
Give me Bills, but I think that's a fair point.
Now then, over at the Vault, we have the Bears and the Ravens.
Give me that camera right away.
Is Tyler Hudson?
Give it to Jamal.
Where's this game at? Is this in Baltimore and shit?
I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit where the fucking game is. This needs to be heard loudly and clearly. Every game from this point forward is John Harbaugh. This is for your career. I don't give a damn what Ravens management says. I don't care what Steve Buscemi guys say. I don't care what the GM has to say. This is for your career, as far as I'm concerned. I know you're not going to go anywhere. They're probably going to fire Todd Monken before they fire you and Zach Orr, from what I've been seeing. But I will continue to say this till I'm blue in the face. We lose to the Bears, the Jets, the Dolphins. I can excuse the Bears a little bit, but we lose to the Jets or the Dolphins. I want someone's head on a stick, and not Todd Monken's. I want either you or Zach Orr's heads to the fire. You better lock in for the rest of the season if you want to even hope for a chance to make the playoffs. I don't want no excuses. I don't want to hear no bullshit, because I've seen the 49ers pull out wins when they have a backup QB and they've had players getting hurt pretty much every week.
Who's favorite?
No excuses.
Who's the favorite?
The Ravens.
The Ravens.
The Ravens, even though we
what?
shouldn't be, even though they shouldn't be.
Wait,
yeah,
what?
the
Because
Ravens
Lamar.
by 6.5.
Because of Lamar.
Because Lamar's back, it's 6.5 to the Ravens.
Oh, Lamar's back?
Yeah, no,
Yes.
yeah, I knew Lamar was back. 6.5's way too big a number.
Whoa, Will.
Oh, RC's jumping in.
Guess what?
What?
Yeah.
I'm joining Will.
Wow.
I think this is the weekend where the Raven season ends.
Mm.
I'm with you on this one.
I think this is the weekend where the Bills are coming in hot. Sorry, the Bears are coming in hot. The defense has been playing well. This is not an easy game for Lamar Jackson to be welcome back to, okay? It is not. The Bears defense has been playing well. Not only that, Bears on offense, Caleb has been finding his groove a bit, getting in a bit of morale. DeAndre Swift's been running the ball. Of course, they've got those wide receivers, DJ Moore, Adunze, and we know how bad the Ravens defense has been. So I think I think Ravens' best shot is a shootout here. I just think the Bears have the better defense, and I think there's so much pressure going in on Baltimore this game, because this is as Josh said, this is a win or season over for not just this game, the rest of the season. I think this is a horrible spot for the Ravens. I think the Bears are going to, and not only that, if the Bears win this, the Bears are going to be like, put some respect on her name. We're starting to look like contenders. It's a lot. Pretty much, yeah. I think this is a game where the Bears will be like, we're here. This is our coming out party. I have the Bears winning this game by a touchdown. I think this is the end of Baltimore's season. And if Josh got his way, the end of John Harbaugh.
Did I miss the Colts versus Titans too?
No.
We have not gotten that far.
No.
I will stand on what I said.
Right.
John Harbaugh, this is for your job. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what Ravens management says. This is for your job. You need to start acting like this is for your job. Because as far as I'm concerned, if we lose these next 4 games, this season is actually over.
Going with the
You have
Bears.
no choice. I will go with the Ravens out of the hope that Lamar will actually get this team the perk up that they need.
And I'm deciding to play the Bears defense in fantasy this week because I had the Seahawks defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears as well because something tells me that even though Lamar is coming back, something tells me that the Bears is going to be prepared for Lamar and Lamar and unfortunately this might be the game that breaks the back of Baltimore.
This is the game that
and we might see the end of the tenure that is Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Although that benefits me too, so I don't lose in either scenario.
Now then,
I missed the injury demon.
Yes, you missed the injury demon.
You missed a lot.
Now then, over at NRG Stadium, we have the 49ers and the Texans.
49ers.
49ers.
Give me the Niners.
Yeah.
Both teams
I
have
take the
an
Niners.
injury.
I'm sorry. I don't trust the
defense.
Texans. I'm sorry.
Let me be clear. I think this is a super low scoring game.
Mm-hmm.
And every bit of me is going to be cheering the Texans on badly, especially during bye week, as you can all imagine.
I cannot give that Texans that trust after what they did.
No. Here's the thing. I'm picking the Niners because the Texans' O-line is that bad. However, the Texans' defense is playing a lesser offense, in my opinion. And I really mean that. I know they've got CMC, though, who is the 49ers game breaker. Texans, take him out! Take him out! It is your only shot!
Let me guess. You're doing this because division reasons.
Yeah,
yes.
I'm picking the Niners. I think the Niners win the game. But
Although I could see the 49ers still winning even without CMC because I don't trust Houston.
I'll be honest. I think CMC gets taken out in the next 2 games for a simple reason. You do know where they are next week, don't you?
Where are
How
they
injury cursed the 49ers are, they're going to the worst
Oh,
stadium.
No. Hold on.
They're going to the
MetLife
worst
Stadium.
They're going to MetLife
Giants.
Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Now
see.
then. Oh boy. Well, will Jacob walk the plank? Well, we'll find out at Caesar Superdome this weekend. We got the Buccaneers and the Saints.
Easy, Buccaneers.
Hold on. You know
Is
what?
that a trick
I'm gonna have a little fun with this. Hey, Carter.
Yeesh.
Hey, Carter. Question. When you come to New Orleans, what would you like? What would you like for dinner? Would you like gumbo? Would you like jambalaya? Would you like pastelaya? What would you like?
Sorry if I was AFK. I had to fix my mic.
I
couldn't hear anyone.
Well, I've always loved jambalaya, but that's just me.
Well, if you want jambalaya, what would you like? Chicken and sausage or seafood?
Seafood.
All right then. We'll make sure to get you a nice seafood jambalaya for your ship.
Buccaneers with a catch.
Oh,
what game are we on?
Buccaneers and the.
What's the catch? What's the catch?
What game?
I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked. I would not be shocked.
Tony!
I would not be shocked if the Buccaneers somehow lose this game.
Yeah.
With all those injuries that they got going on, I would not be surprised if the Saints somehow pulled a miracle of Mardi Gras on their asses.
I'll just say this. Baker Mayfield versus Spencer Rattler. That ends my case. That ends my case.
That's not. Yeah. I don't. Baker's not the reason why I think they would lose.
No. You totally misread it. Baker Mayfield versus Spencer Rattler.
Yeah.
That's the point I'm making. The QBs.
The problem, the thing is, but the thing is, and Jamal has a very good point. The injuries are beginning to take its toll on this team.
I agree.
Especially with Mike Evans out, where are you going to go there?
Well, not to mention Chris Godwin, don't know whether or not he's playing, and Ibuka.
You got Ibuka, so you got something there.
Yeah. So and I don't know whether or not if Bucky Irvin is going to be able to play. I should, but I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
The Saints,
But
the Saints seem like the type of team that would catch the Buccaneers off guard at a moment like this.
I still think I'm going to stick with it though. I still think the Buccaneers win this game.
If the Buccaneers win, but I would not be shocked if they lose.
I'm going to Cody. Hold on. Yeah, I'm going in that same direction. I do think Tampa's going to win. Now I wouldn't be surprised if they come up short here. I would not be surprised. So, but it comes with
If you lose to the Saints, I am trolling you so hard, Carter.
Oh boy.
You know what? I'm gonna go the opposite route. Saints are gonna beat the Buccaneers.
Okay.
Yeah, I can see it. I could see it.
Yep.
We're going to move on. Coming up over in Empire Field at Mile High, going back to the scene of the crime. This time, the Dallas Cowboys come to town to play against the Bengals. I mean,
Broncos.
Easy. Jesus Christ, Carter.
Unleash the dummy button.
I'm going to say something here. I think this all depends on what sort of Denver defense shows up. Either the elite defense or the defense that showed up against. Because here's the thing: if the Denver defense shows up like they did against the Giants, I'll tell you right now, the Cowboys win this game.
Yep, I'm taking the Cowboys.
I'll tell you right now, the Cowboys win this. This all depends on Denver's defense.
This depends on their offense.
Denver's offense. You know what? I'm going to go upset here. I actually think Cowboys win this.
I will also go Cowboys because I think their offense is way too overpowered.
Denver, because of the comeback last week, they put up a 33 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah,
but the Cowboys are not going to do that.
I'm taking the risk.
They're going to outshoot them immediately.
Due to it being my bye, due to most of my players being on bye this week and all that, I'm actually taking the risk of playing Marvin Mims Jr. Ooh, that's a heavy risk.
Give me the Cowboys.
It's the Cowboys. That's why I'm taking the risk.
Now then, over at Lucas Oil Stadium, we have the Titans and the Colts.
Oh, man.
AKA
Colts.
the Raiders of the Lost Titan Part 2.
Jonathan Taylor, 4 touchdowns. Please.
This is not even a conversation.
Here's the thing. We are the first team in this season to go 6 wins. If we go up to 7-1, we're still gonna be up on the top.
I'll be even blunter and cooler for you, Cody. Ladies and gentlemen, there's a real good chance the AFC is going through Indianapolis.
Yep.
Yeah. One other thing I do want
and it's karma. And it is karma for a lot of people on this podcast.
We got the Titans this week, and then we got to fight Aaron Rodgers next week. And then we got a bye week. Then we got a bye week, and then we got to fight the Chiefs. That's our toughest challenge.
Hold on. You've got another game before the bye week. Here's your next 3. Titans, you're murdering.
Yeah.
Steelers in Pittsburgh's a tough game. We'll find out how legit you are in that game.
Mm-hmm.
We will find out a bit of legitimacy in the Colts in that game. If the Colts dominate the Steelers in Pittsburgh, oh shit, AFC's got problems. That'll be a game where I would say the Colts are a contender for the AFC. Then, I'm sorry, the week before you go on by, Falcons, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I've been in Indianapolis, Colts kill them. I don't want to hear it. Yeah. Then, to be fair, Cody, getting the Chiefs
will get you.
No, I think the Chiefs will get you in Kansas City, but I'll tell you what, getting the Chiefs off your bye week, like, let's be real here, guys. If the Colts go into KC and win off their bye,
we got a Super Bowl contender here.
I will make it clear. I think they'll beat the hell out of the Titans. Jonathan Taylor, 4 touchdowns, please. But if the Colts win, they may split Steelers.
Now, the last time we fought the Steelers,
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. They're a playoff team. They are a playoff team. if they win all three of these if they win, I'm not including this tennis game. They win all three of their next games. Steelers, Falcons, and the Chiefs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Super Bowl contender.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This
Absolutely.
Take me over. Now then, we're gonna move on. We have to move on to Sunday Night Football. God, this is gonna get ugly. And I'm not talking about their uniforms. We got the Packers and the Steelers.
Packers.
This is a hard one to call. This is a very hard one to call.
I'm going with the Packers on this one.
I'm going with Packers.
I have to go with the Packers because Jordan loves me fantasy quarterback.
Wait, hang on. Wait, pause. Are we forgetting some games?
No, you were very late. You were very late.
Yeah.
I will go Steelers.
Oh.
Can I ask a question? Where's this game at?
Pittsburgh.
The Mustard Palace.
Yeah, it's at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh.
Just call it what it was. It's Heinz Field, aka the Mustard Palace.
Yeah,
I will say this: the Steelers and the Green Bay game is the yellow.
I'm actually going to take the Steelers here, and I'll tell you why I'm taking the Packers here, and I'll tell you why I'm taking the Packers. I'm taking the Packers for a simple reason. Packers win this game because I think Micah Parsons has a big impact. He had his best game against the Cardinals this past week. I think it continues here. And
I will clash against that. Stat. I think Micah Parsons might have a career high in Pittsburgh. I think he might
Micah Parsons. I think this is the game which makes Micah Parsons, fully loved by the Green Bay fan base. I think Micah wins this game for the Packers.
I will take a controversial stance and say the Steelers will win this.
I don't think it's controversial. I think it's a tight game.
Because the Packers' biggest problem is, even with Micah Parsons, their defenses continue to struggle for a team that you would think is a top-tier defense. I can't trust that defense against Aaron Rodgers, who is playing solid football.
Mm-hmm.
Monday Night Football.
All right, fair enough.
All right, let's go to Monday night.
Monday Night Football, and we don't have to worry about any more doubleheaders for the rest of the week.
Yeah, I can tell.
I'll be having an early night Monday night.
Yeah, Monday Night Football at Arrowhead. We got the Commanders and the Chiefs.
Welcome to the Welcome to the new evil empire.
Because
I swear to God.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's going to be the Chiefs because the Commanders are going to be.
Let me put it to y'all like this: they may get Terry McLaurin back. I hope he is back. I need him back from the fantasy team. Here's the problem. Here's the problem, though. Do we expect Marcus Mariota to go into Arrowhead Stadium?
No.
Come on.
This is Kansas City.
Jane Daniels is going to be out for a couple of weeks due to a hamstring injury.
Yeah.
God damn it! Ah!
This is Kansas City by murder.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna say it's a murder, but Kansas City is going to exploit. They're going to exploit the weaknesses.
This is my ass beating of the week. I have Kansas City by 2 scores.
I was about to say, first and foremost, sound like as if Jose had Jaden Daniels on his fantasy team.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, sorry, but Daniels is out for 2 weeks due to a hamstring injury.
Secondly, I think Chiefs going to win this game. I'm sorry. I don't have any faith behind Marcus Mariota whatsoever.
By the way,
Mariota's trophiness is done.
Before we go to the chat, does anyone mind if I go from something I did last week?
Go ahead.
Oh we haven't had a chance. I think it's time for week 2 of Hit Kids Top 5.
All right, and I'll make it quick. Number 5, the Seattle Seahawks. Yes, I am putting my team in the top 5.
Mm-hmm. They should have been in the top 5 last week.
They should have been in the top 5 last week, but they're in it this week, even though that was a shambolic offensive performance. But the defense is the best defense in the NFL. Mm-hmm. And I do think the offense gets right, and the defense is only getting healthier on the run bye week. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, I'm going to stick in the NFC West, the Los Angeles Rams. You can't knock them off the top 5 list this week.
True.
Without they handled Jacksonville. I mean, my God, did they beat the shit out of Jacksonville.
That is cool.
Number 3, and this is, in my opinion, a fair ranking, is the Detroit Lions.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Absolutely.
I mean, the Buccaneers have to drop completely off the list, mainly due to injuries. Sorry, Carter.
That is totally
that's
understandable.
That's
That's
understandable.
totally understandable.
And also, the Lions handled them with kind of ease in Detroit.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is the Indianapolis Colts.
Fair enough.
I'm surprised they just put them at number 2.
I have them too. They're still winning games. This was a really good win this past week against a team, like who people had fancy on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But number 1 is the Evil Empire. The new Evil Empire.
Unfortunately, I have to agree because unfortunately, those
I'm sorry. They're back. I've been saying it for weeks.
Yeah.
They're back.
Yeah.
AFC. Let me be clear. The main reason why I have the Chiefs over the Colts is a trust. With power rankings, I also consider the fact which team would I take. And right now, I would still say we would take the Chiefs over the Colts. I think we would all agree on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's not a knock at the Colts. Not if the Colts beat the Chiefs in a couple of weeks, the Colts are top of the power rankings.
I will go as far as to say if they can beat the Chiefs, good luck dealing with Cody for the rest of this podcast for the rest of the NFL season. I don't think no one can say to him nothing. Nothing.
Not to mention,
Daniel Jones beating Patrick Mahomes would mean no one could say shit.
That would be that will give Cody box mags of ammunition.
Not to mention
LMG box mags.
Not to mention that I have the Colts winning the South this year.
They might win that. They might win that even if they don't beat the Chiefs.
That's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Hold on, order. Because let's face it, Colts are pretty much taking over the AFC sugar ditch at this point because Jacksonville is struggling. Houston is struggling, and Tennessee is nowhere to be found. So,
Tennessee, I don't know where Tennessee gone. Did you see him?
No, man. I first will tell you. Last time I saw Tennessee, Malik was streaking down the hall because they fired Brian Callahan. So,
yeah, right now I'm seeing Malik. He's just chilling at the corner, just enjoying his usual libations.
Well. That just goes to show you. I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah, I generally think that if that's my top 5. I have to put the Chiefs 1 because it's the record. Not only that, they are starting to look. They're looking like the Chiefs again.
Yeah.
And for the AFC, which has had a stumbling, considering the AFC this year, and I'm just sticking on the AFC here. Has had a completely different because we expected Baltimore and Buffalo to be the contenders, and to be fair, both those teams are sus as shit right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let me interject because I'm not surprised Hickey has the Chiefs up there. Did you see the way how they handled the Raiders this past Sunday? 31.
By the way. Hey Vegas, how's Geno Smith working out for you?
Jeez. Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, it's almost time for us to call it a night here.
Bring out the cats.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do. Thanks for asking.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Sorry.
Okay, who was playing Monopoly?
I dropped one.
What did we learn? This podcast is currently in a hellscape because the Colts have the best record out of everyone's NFL teams.
No, that and also, if you went into the season thinking predictability, you might need to be on liable for financial compensation.
I'm just gonna point this out that the injury demon is having a field day with players being, players dropping off left and right like flies, and it's just ain't pretty whatsoever.
What I also learned is that the New York Rangers have the most hits out of any other team in the first 2 weeks of the series of the
and yet they
the
can't
NHL
score.
season.
And yet they can't score a goal.
Good night, y'all. Have a good night.
Good night. Now, let me go ahead and run through some scores real quick before we turn out the lights here.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll go for the. Yeah, go ahead.
Go, Tom.
First and foremost, so far in the opening game of the NBA season, the Rockets lead the Thunder 30-29 in the second quarter.
Well, it's a tight battle.
By the way, me and Gurok pointed this out when when the game started. We saw the new scorebook for NBC. Very simple, very clean, very lovely.
Yes. You gotta give them credit for that.
Streamlined from what they had, but yeah, I like it.
Yeah, the second game of the doubleheader, of course, is the Warriors and the Lakers. That's coming up later on this evening.
Gross.
Excuse me.
Can I go to the NHL now?
Yeah, about to head in that direction.
All right. Islanders are leading the Sharks 3-2. Capitals are beating the shit out of the Kraken 3-0 in the second period.
Good God.
Canucks and the Penguins are tied at 1 apiece in the second period. Oilers 2-0 over the Senators at the second period. The New Jersey Devils, which I'm actually surprised about, beating the Maple Leafs 3-2 in the second period. And in the first, hold on, we'll get to that. Panthers at the end of the first, Panthers are up against the Bruins 1-0. And we just started between Ducks and Predators, Blue Jackets and Stars. Blue Jackets and Stars. Blue Jackets struck first blood. And we also started as well between the Kings and the Blues, and the Avalanche and the Mammoth are going to start at around 10.
Mm-hmm. Now then, like we said, we also brought up that.
What the hell?
What?
4-1? When did this happen?
It's just the start of it.
Jose going crazy.
Jose, they've won 4 straight.
We beat the champions.
Yep.
I quit.
He just called it a night, ladies and gentlemen. But now to answer Will's question, the Blackhawks. Well, how can I put this?
Jose,
what's the best way to say?
Oh, he quit. Okay.
Yeah. They're 3-2-2 so far in this young season.
Just the beginning.
Not bad.
Yeah, just somewhat. So, just goes to show you that anything can happen on the ice. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule joining us here this evening. First and foremost, if you like what you see, please subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video, and when you do subscribe to our channel, please hit the bell so that you will know whenever we stream. First and foremost, I'm done saying I want the show to end in 2 hours because that ain't gonna happen anytime soon. So I'm done. I'm done bitching about it.
Just accept the
always gonna be the overtime.
It'll be much better on your health.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna bitch about it. But I do want to thank Gurick, Matt, Hit Kid, Jamal, Cody for joining us here this evening. Of course, the fellas here in the bar for joining us all here this evening. Boy, I tell you guys what. After a while week we saw on the gridiron, there's no telling what's in store coming up this week.
Some tells me that this weekend is going to be hellfire and brimstone. To quote a Hall of Famer,
maybe more than that. Maybe more than that.
Yeah, I think that. Sorry, Will. We don't follow the AHL. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we don't follow the farm teams. Well, but hey, Will. Hopefully, we'll see you on Sunday. If you make it by.
Yeah. I just want. Let me go ahead and point this out before I turn the floor over to Jacob. You will be able to close out the show this evening, are you, Jacob?
Oh yeah. I'm at home. I'm home.
Let me just point this out before we turn the floor over. We're 3 away from episode 200, and
that's gonna be something.
Yeah, something. I think that. What do you guys think? We should do like a turn the floor over to the folks that tune in and do like a Q&A.
Ooh, I like that.
I wouldn't mind.
I don't mind that. A Q&A special for episode 200.
Yeah, they ask us questions. They probably might be asking.
make sure that you put that.
We could do. We could also do. We could do similar segments like once a week or something.
Yeah. You know, we
or for special ones.
Yeah, something. So I'll go ahead and make a post about it on YouTube. I do that in the morning because it's after 7:00 here, but way after 7:00. But you know what? The NBA is back in full force. Folks are catching the games. I'm glad to see NBC airing NBA games again.
By the way, if you had a chance to see the intro for the return of the NBA on NBC, you would have been hit with a big wave of nostalgia, but you would have been, it was the right way to do it because
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it.
Everything down to the last minute details.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule here this evening. Go ahead, Jacob, and take us home.
Liz, thank you with pleasure. Anyways, hit the music. Yes, safe to say, episode 197 is now. It was a very chaotic edition, to say the least, but it was kind of figured because with tip-off now underway of the NBA season now underway, we have 30 teams going to be fighting, clawing, scratching, and kicking to see who will be dancing for the right to hoist the Larry O'Brien Trophy next year to become NBA champions. Will the Thunder become the first team in over a decade to go back-to-back? Will we see it? Will we see a new champion, or will we see an old-timer come back and show they still have some dog in them? And also with the NHL season in full swing, we are seeing a lot of teams starting to show some promise. We'll see how it goes once we get to January because that's when the season starts to kick up and have some fun. But also, yes, indeed. But also this Friday night, get ready, boys, because the Fall Classic beckons at the Sky Dome as Game 1 of the 2025 World Series will begin.
Let's not forget what's coming up, Jacob, in 13 days.
Hello.
Yes, college basketball season is coming up in 2 weeks. But as I stated, the World Series kicks off this Friday. Will the Dodgers pull off the repeat for the first time since the 2000s, or will we see the Dodgers, the Blue Jays, finally win a championship for the first time since 1993? We'll find out this Friday night on Fox. And of course, with college football, we are just 2 weeks away from the College Football Playoff Committee migrating down to Texas to find out who will be the first edition of the Manic 12. Of the Manic 12. Safe to say, these next couple of weeks is gonna be manic. It's gonna be maniac to say it's gonna be maniac through and through as we find out who's gonna be the 12 disciples to fight for the right to hoist the national championship in January.
Absolutely, and not to mention 2 weeks from now.
With all my heart.
2 weeks from now, we're going to reach the apex of the NFL season as Week 9 is slowly creeping in, which means that the eliminations are going to start coming down right then and there at Week 9.
That's true. We are reaching closer and closer to playoff push time, which means we're about to begin ready to slice the league in half, and we'll find out who's going to be riding that maniac train, and who's going to be on the outside looking in as we begin ready to begin the road to Super Bowl 60.
Pay attention to your playoff machines because they could be active at any minute.
Once you hear the beats, it's time to activate the machines and get ready to hit the odds makers. Because trust me when I say this, once that machine activates, there's no going back.
No, not at all.
Yes, indeed. So if you like what you saw from episode 197, then please do us all a favor, show some love, hit the subscribe button, and subscribe to the VWU Sports Podcast channel. And if you like what you saw from episode 197, then hit that like button and share it across all social media outlets, that being, of course, Facebook, Twitter, and Blue Sky. We don't trust Instagram and TikTok for 2 reasons. One, Instagram is too toxic, even for us, and that says a lot. And TikTok as well, TikTok. And if you want to be notified when we go live on the airwaves, which is not only every Sunday during the NFL season for happy hour, but every Tuesday night, 6 Eastern, 3 Pacific on our YouTube channels, then do us all a favor and hit the bell. And you'll be notified when we go live on the airways. But until then, we need to go rest up and get ready for the mayhem of the World Series and, of course, the NBA season and so on and so forth. So, for my good friends, Hit Kid, Jamal, Cody, Durock, Matt,
and Matt, for my executive producer, Jose, and my marquees, Brandon and Carter. This is I'm JB. We are signing off. We will see you guys this Sunday for the 19th edition of Happy Hour, and next week for episode 198 of the VWU Sports Podcast. So until then, we thank you so much for tuning in. So please stay safe and have yourselves a good night, everybody.
Don't forget